恋しくて叫び出す Creeping 燃えてる呼んでいるあの声が取り戻せその手にお前の名前を
Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4, Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we got done with Chapter 3. Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be an intermission or if it's going to move us along to Chapter 4 or what, but Aryan Road is dead. Half a day passed in the blink of an eye. 5 towering spires had appeared throughout Erebonia, as well as a massive floating stronghold. At first, the people fell into a panic, but announcements from the imperial government eventually calmed their unrest. And so, though some did so with exhausted resignation, and others with an eerie sort of excitement, all turned to face tomorrow's coming war. Alright, so we got a full house. Trying to figure out what to do. She's handing out orders. He's handing out orders. So at least things are going... Those on the Courageous 2 quickly sent out emergency messages to all their allies. Together, they worked tirelessly, attempting to make sense of the situation as much as possible. So that's them on the Merkaba. As a result, they concluded that the ancient floating fortress had appeared as part of the final stage of the Empire's curse. Its powerful energies would further twist and warp the people's minds in order to drive them to endless war and bloodshed. So, making the curse even more absolute. In addition, the true nature of the numerous white spires was instantly clear to those with ties to the church. Yeah, those are salt pails! They were nearly identical to the Salt Pail, the product of a singularity and the cause of the Northumbrian disaster 28 years ago. It was hypothesized they were created from residual matter of the original Salt Pail that had remained underground. However, unlike the original Salt Pail, these new ones did not convert their surroundings to salt. Rather, they appeared to be spiritually linked to the floating fortress. A multi-layered barrier was also observed surrounding the fortress, with initial analysis revealing it to be completely impenetrable. So, we have no way in at the moment, but that's at the moment. Okay, we even got the witches on this. Operation Jormungand showed no signs of slowing, but the resistance represented by Meal Mirage was also gaining momentum. Calvard, Liberl, and Ramaferia mustered their forces, along with support from the Viceland's army. The time for the continent's 2 great powers to clash drew nearer and nearer, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. Alright, so this is no joke. Man. Seems like things got really bad. Well, not really quickly, but... Oliverd, Reen, and the rest of the Radiant Wings would not stand idly by and watch fate unfold, however. As they were trying to decide their best course of action, they received an unexpected message from an old friend. George. It was George. He had called to fill them in on what was happening. Okay. The massive object that had appeared over the Osgiliath Basin was an ancient superweapon of the gnomes, the Tuatha de Danann, otherwise known as the Imperial Fortress. It was an airborne structure from before the Great Collapse that had been hidden away in a space-time distortion caused by the Great One's birth. For the past millennium, the gnomes had been carrying out large-scale renovations on the fortress. It had been converted to connect to the Pales and interface with the curse through them, turning it into the ideal stage for the rivalry of the Seven. It was there they intended to hold the final rivalry once the Great Twilight had reached its climax. All for the sake of reforging the Great One. However, though it was faint, a single spark of hope yet remained. The members of the Radiant Wings gathered together, joined by key personnel from Mille Mirage. And together, they began devising an all-or-nothing plan to combat the dire situation before them. And so it was that on the eve of the clash between Jormungand and Mille Mirage, a third operation was born. Their course of action decided, all those involved gathered together at a certain location in Crossbell. It can't be the SSS, that wouldn't be nearly big enough. Of course I say that, but it might be. A certain locale in Crossbell for us all to rendezvous at. The eve of war. Okay. Mishelam Wonder Land. Why not? Did we just hop on the barge and go over? Alright. And so this is probably going to be the beach. No. This is also the... Okay, well. I guess this is as good a place as any. It does have... There is a hotel here. The hotel... It's not Garante, is it? No, it's a different one. Did she bring Aurelia with her? Doesn't look like it. It'd have been cool to be able to hang out with Aurelia and Bardius. Who's gonna be here? Emma. Oh, they're setting up magical protections. So we're gonna work out of Mishelam for this. Okay. And then Rose is probably gonna drop down here. If it's red, it's definitely Roselia. Yeah. Okay. Well, I would trust any barrier the three of them work together to put up. That much is guaranteed. Alright. And then the Partitioner. And then Gaius with his brand new magic powers. Dang, we're really taking Mishelam all the way over, huh? Perfectly shielded. Cool. The Legends of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. Alright. So I wonder how we were able to coordinate this. Do we just pick an off-season time, or... Well, I'm sure if Lloyd is down with this, like the SSS was able to convince the Crossbellans working here to be cool with it. Who knows? We might even be paying them. Just to make up for any lost wages from us squatting here or something. But if we've got run of the place, then hey.
I think it turned out very well. Thanks for your help, everyone.
It's not half bad if I do say so myself. Good work.
We should be thanking you guys. You're the ones who did the heavy lifting.
Yeah, having witches on your side is definitely nice.
I still find it pretty hard to believe you were able to make a barrier over all of Mishelam.
It's something that could only be accomplished through combining the witch's spells, our stigmas, and the Merkaba.
Not to mention the raw power of 2 divine knights.
And then we were able to convert the Pantagruel's orbal energy into mana to sustain the barrier.
Ha ha ha! Such beautiful teamwork! If we can do something like this, the sky's the limit!
We ain't exactly here for a team-building exercise, you know.
Yeah.
In any event, the barrier should hold. At least for tonight.
It'll be able to absorb a few hits from any railway cannon shots that come our way.
Dang, dude. Having to prepare for if they just wanted to fire on us.
Not that we'll need to worry much about them, given they'll be busy with the war for the time being.
I'm sure as far as the Chancellor is concerned, we're simply some minor rabble beneath his notice.
He really should be more focused on killing everybody here, but okay.
He probably sees us as nothing more than the opening act to the Great Twilight.
Opening act nothing. Doesn't he know we're the main event?
Right? Estelle knows what time it is.
Hey there, everyone.
Good to see you guys.
How are your rooms? Did you drop off all your things already? Yeah. Honestly, I was blown away by how ritzy this place is.
I can't believe we have it all to ourselves.
Okay, so it is just us.
Right? Even locals like us don't get many chances to stay here.
The last time was when Maribel invited us after the trade conference.
Oh man, that seems like it was 100 years ago.
Before we knew that she was a traitorous rat.
Thinking back, it's kind of a bittersweet memory.
Yeah.
We still had a lot of fun, though.
It was pretty cool. But I'm not gonna lie, my favorite part was when Maribel showed up at the end and said all that stuff to Kia and the screen faded to black. Loved that.
Looking around, we've got quite the crowd here now.
We sure friggin' do.
Yeah, and a lot of us are from Thor's, too.
We might as well live it up then. This is our last night before everything goes down, after all.
You're right. Tomorrow's when everything will be decided.
Our future rests on the success of Operation Shining Steel.
That's us. Okay.
Though honestly, it's still a pretty dicey plan.
Operation Shining Steel. That's what is this? This thing is called Sen no Kiseki in Japanese, which is like a glint of steel or something like that. Cold Steel sounds pretty cool too. They could have called it Operation Cold Steel. I'd have still liked that a few hours ago.
So, this is Operation Shining Steel then?
After reviewing the whole plan like this, it seems more reckless than it does bold.
We may not have much margin for error, but I think this could actually work.
So we're going to split up into 5 teams and take down those 5 salt pails and then do a final assault on the main structure. After playing through so many of these games, I'm sure a bunch of people, and not just me, figured that they'd have to create something big so that we could have something that we could split everybody up and do, and it looks like this is going to be it.
So basically, we're gonna get a bunch of teams to raid all the salt pails at once, put them out of commission, and then have the Courageous 2 charge into the fortress while its barrier is down. That about sum it up?
Yes, but there's little chance that things will go so smoothly. I'm sure we'll have a number of unforeseen circumstances to deal with. Our top priority, however, is making sure the Divine Knights and Class 7 get to the target.
That's right. So even if something goes awry and the Courageous 2 is unable to land, we can continue with the plan. As long as Reen and the others can successfully board the fortress in time, we still have a chance.
I like those odds.
Our foes will try to end the rivalry of the Seven as the Great Twilight reaches its climax.
If we manage to seize control of the rivalries before then, however, we may be able to prevent them from achieving their goals.
At this point, they think they've already won. It's likely they'll welcome Instructor Rean since they need him to finish the rivalries.
That's true.
And that will be our chance.
That's all fine and good, but what about the salt pails? One glance and you could tell they're bad news. They're giving off one hell of an ominous vibe.
If they're not turning the surrounding area into salt, then it's probably safe to walk on them.
Yes. They seem to be pulsing with energy from the lower planes. And this same energy is what's letting them act as singularities, making them nearly impregnable.
Further, given the devils that have been appearing all over lately, I get the feeling we may find even worse things protecting each of the pales.
Okay. I should do another sweep to find more cryptids.
Yes. It's something we'll need to be prepared for.
Well, if we know what we gotta do, then all that's left is to go do it.
That's right. It's our turn now.
Okay.
You can leave one of the salt pails to the Liberl team.
Okay, so we're not gonna get to mix and match.
We just gotta decide on which of us is going.
Same for us in the SSS. As members of the Radiant Wings, let us help clear a path for you and the others.
Estelle, Lloyd, everyone.
Aw, you guys.
Yeah, that's very helpful.
Guess we should have seen this coming, huh?
You can count on us, too.
Nice.
Duvali.
Are we gonna get to play as Ines and Anea? I didn't even notice Duvali wasn't with us.
Are you sure?
Yes. Since my lord's passing, I've managed to clear my mind a bit.
The time has come for the Stahlritter to unite once more, to see our Lord's will done.
Our Lord saw fit to grant you her power. It's our duty to carry her torch to light your way.
All of you.
Don't forget to save some seats for us, huh?
Really?
We'll be teaming up with those Stahlritter gals, if that's okay.
Okay, so we're probably not gonna get to play their salt pail then.
The boss would have wanted as much from us.
Zeno, Leo.
Sheesh. This is one hell of a lineup.
I'm actually kind of fingers crossed we will, but we'll see. We'll see if we get to play theirs or not.
In that case, you can add Sharon and me to the list of volunteers.
As maid of the Reinford family, I would be honored if you would allow me to fulfill this particular role.
Do we need 7 people for one salt pail?
Angie! You too, Sharon? Lady Angelica and I have also suffered at the hands of our foes. After careful discussion, we have decided it would only be appropriate to return the favor.
Alright, I'm not gonna say no to that.
From what I hear, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow.
So Mueller should be skulking about somewhere then.
I figured I'd leave the steering up to the expert, so I can get back to kicking some ass.
Sharon, Angelica.
Then you can count me in too.
Can't let you do that, Toa. We need you here.
She got to fight literally one time.
You've got both the Courageous 2 and the entire operation to look after.
Angelica's right. I'd very much prefer you to remain at your post.
I'll be on the bridge as well. But even then, I suspect we'll have our hands full manning the air defenses.
I... understood. There's no need for concern, Toa. We're all in this together. Every one of us has their own part to play. Thank you, both of you. But still, we can't just send them out by themselves.
Then I guess you'll just have to let me join them.
So... George... Well...
Huh, so that's why you two were acting weird.
I'm sure you must think I have no right to come back like this. I can't possibly make up for everything I've done. But I'm going to help anyway.
We'd prefer that over you blowing your brains out.
Because I'd rather not get the same failing marks Franz did.
George...
So that makes 3. Not as many as I'd like, but...
Oh, they're talking about a completely different salt pail.
Then allow me to lend you a hand.
We're gonna get to play as Rose?
Grandmother.
I fulfilled my duty as a witch, and Leanne has passed. Now that I have played my part, I may as well bloom one final time for you young folk.
Now she's talking like she's gonna die too.
Were we to add my strength to that of the Ragnar girl, a former gnome, and the Rhineford maid, would that be sufficient?
That'd be more than enough. But if it's possible, I'd prefer to have the curvier version of you come with us.
Maybe if the salt pail is overflowing with mana, you'll get your wish.
Angie, I don't think now's really the time.
It would be our pleasure to have you accompany us, Lady Roselia.
For crying out loud.
We now have 4 groups. Our forces have expanded considerably.
But what about the last pail?
You can leave that one to me.
So we're not gonna get to fight on any of the salt pails then.
Principal Le Guin!
Aren't you supposed to be focusing on all that meal mirage stuff?
Certainly. But the plan has always been to leave the first day of the operation in Wallace's hands. I'll be taking over tomorrow, once the war begins in earnest.
I like that she calls him Wallace.
Lieutenant General Bright anticipates that both sides will spend the first day scouting, with perhaps a few light skirmishes at best. Presumably, General Van Dyke will mobilize the Imperial Army with a similar mindset.
All bets are off once that second day hits, however. Odds are, all 8 battlefronts will erupt into all-out carnage at about the same time.
Okay, and we definitely want to end things prior to that.
The Imperial Army will likely be forced to a halt in both Liberl and Remiferia. You can expect they'll deploy their strongest armored divisions, the 3rd and 4th included, at that time.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And the reason you're helping us out is so things don't get to that point, right?
Hopefully.
Perhaps. It should be a suitable warm-up for the decisive battle to come. Though, of course, I won't be going it alone.
Oh.
It's as the General says. We too will be assisting you. For the first day, anyway.
So that's Team Le Guin then.
This will be my final duty as head of the Arcade School. I shall prove us worthy in succeeding the Sandlot name.
I don't know if I measure up to these 3, but this is as good a chance as any to make up for all the time I lost.
Father! Toval!
I had a feeling Vita would show up to help.
Can't pass up a chance to hog the spotlight, huh, Vita?
Show 'em what you can do, Zero Artisan.
Thank you. We couldn't be more lucky to have the 4 of you with us. That goes for the rest of you, too. Estelle, Lloyd.
I hope we at least get to play theirs.
Duvalie, Angelica, Sharon, each and every one of you.
Indeed. And with that, I hereby declare Operation Shining Steel officially underway.
Probably not, though.
We fly tomorrow at noon, as Meal Mirage and the World Serpent begin their clash.
We'll be rendezvousing with the rest of our allies in Mishelam later today. This may be the last time we're all together, so we're planning to have a small celebration of sorts. We were hoping all of you could join us.
Oh, we are there. All right, so that's how all this came to be then. We've already got everything all sorted out. So if they screw us on being able to play with the Liberl and Crossbell teams, then this is going to be our last chance to hang out with Estelle and Lloyd and co. Which, all right. I guess that's okay. I guess. Looking pretty snazzy. It would seem everything is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, this is the last place I'd expect to spend the night before a war. I still can't believe your dad booked the whole hotel out for us, and on a discount too. Well, they weren't going to have any customers otherwise. It was kind of a win-win situation, really. I see. In other words, Mishi has no choice but to entertain me for as long as I crave. Okay, Teotod. Have some pity on the poor chump inside him, will ya? I I just wish Noelle, Risha, and Shizuku could have made it too. Yeah, but at least we can look forward to seeing them after all this is over. Besides, Yona, Sully, and Cecile should be arriving any moment now. Oh, and it may please you to know, my father's operation was a success. That is pleasing to know. So I've heard. They say he's already started to come around too. Really? Already? Wow, that's great news! His Majesty has been on all of our minds. That he has. This should help bring some hope back to the people. What a wonderful relief, right, Olivier? Quite so. I'll never be able to thank Dr. Sayland enough.
Sorry we're late.
There they are. Mueller! I had no idea Father and Toval would be coming. It's good to see you again, Duvalie. What happened to Lady Knights 2 and 3? They're running a bit late. The same applies to the two from Zephyr. Oh, okay. Patrick, you came all this way too? Indeed. I shall be supporting Operation Shining Steel from the field. Plan to visit His Majesty on behalf of my father as well, should time permit. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. We should request an audience with the Emperor ourselves, no? Probably, but it might be kinda tough to. That aside, we have yet a few more arrivals to introduce, ones that proved a tad more troubling to arrange. Come on, you guys, no need to be shy.
Pardon us.
It's good to see you all again.
So George and... Oh, George and Cassius! Dad? What are you doing here? George! So you came too. Like I said on call, I still don't know if I really deserve to be here. But once the operation starts tomorrow, I won't be moving out with anyone here other than Angie. I get how selfish this might sound, but I wanted to see you all. One last time. Oh, George, you big dumb lug. Yeah, what a soppy idiot. But he's our soppy idiot. George. What a soft-hearted disciple I found myself. Jeez, you guys are just as melodramatic as Class 7 is. Wow, I'm surprised you managed to make it here, Mr. Bright. It's more than surprising. It's practically unbelievable. Does that mean you're all done preparing for Meal Mirage then? That's right. I'd like to say all is well, but that may be a bit preemptive. All in all, I'd put our chances at 60% against us. Though with General Van Dyke as our opponent, even that level of optimism may be misplaced. I see. We believe in you, Dad. Yes, we're very grateful for all you've been doing. Though my work as commander of tomorrow's operation has concluded for tonight. I thought perhaps I'd come and visit, both to wish you every success in Operation Shining Steel and to see where I might lend you our aid. Oh, and one other thing. I have a message to pass along. How serendipitous it is that our promised imbibement should arrive so soon. He brought the drinks? We do have a few guests we're still waiting on, but what say we all head to our venue for now? Sure thing. Grandfather finished preparing the guest house for us earlier. Speaker McDowell did all that just for us? That's very kind of him. Probably where the Schwartz auction happened. I'll have to take the opportunity to thank him in person. Well, what are we waiting for? Let the celebration begin! right. And thus, in the guest house of Mishelam's villa grounds, did the send-off party for Meal Mirage commence. Class 7's new and old sat among their fellow instructors, alumni, and classmates. The Liberlian Bracers, the Special Support Section, members of the Septian Church and Hexen clan alike, and even those visiting from Calvert and Remiferia, had all come as one to join in the festivities. Together they mingled, if only for tonight, enjoying food and conversation and the warm comforts of camaraderie. Laughs were exchanged on the eve of war, as they each shared in their hopes of what the morning would bring. And then, Reen is probably going to get the opportunity to sneak away for one final bonding event. What if they only gave us 1 point? I mean, if they do, then, well. So there's Lind, some lady. Oh, Kenneth and Annabelle. Everybody's here. Dang, I could have fished more. Oh well. Oh, well. Nothing we can do about it now. Some guy. Oh. Ooh, pretty. Oh. Okay. So where's Reen at then? Reenie Baby's probably with the main party. Mishelam Wonder Land at night. Definitely not something we've gotten to experience up until this point. Ooh, ah. Okay. Dang, we know a lot of people. So, are we going to get to ride any of that stuff? Are we going to get to do any of the festivities? They should hand tickets out since we're in Mishelam, right? Tickets to do stuff? Alright. Okay, so we didn't get to see what the eats were like, but that's okay. Seems everyone's still got plenty of party left in them. Night's still young after all. Plus, we got the whole park to ourselves, too. That reminds me, why don't you give us a performance, Elliot? Yeah, I've still got goosebumps from the last time I heard that violin of yours. Really? I mean, I'd love to, but where would I even play? Hey, wait a minute. Where did Eustace run off to? I believe he went to go find Milliam earlier. That does sound like something he might do. This is their last night together, after all. Yeah. Looks like George and Jellica are getting in some time alone themselves. And that said, don't you guys have any special someones of your own you should be spending the evening with? Yeah, see? Quality guy time is great and all, but tonight could be the night, you know? Okay, we all see what you're getting at. They do have a point, though. Yeah, and now he's got me thinking. Well, I know a certain guy who's got more to think on than all of us combined. Indeed, rather irritating when you put it that way. Why are you all looking at me? Grats, Lloyd. You're not the most clueless guy in the room for once. I'm nowhere near as bad as him. At least I have some self-awareness. I'd say you're about the same, but Rain does have quite a few more options. Bet that's easy for you to say, lover boy. In any case, it's just as you said. This may very well be our final night. You especially will have to make more than a few things, or will have more than a few things to make clear tonight. Yeah, I bet you've had a ton of girls confess their love to you as it is already. Well, either way, you won't want to wake up tomorrow with any regrets. Indeed, you should let a certain individual know how you feel, no matter where those feelings may lie. Patrick? Ow. You're right. I know what I have to do. You'll have to give her your answer sooner or later. Who is Machias talking about, though? He's right. Tonight might be the best chance you'll get. Anyway, let's go enjoy whatever evening we got left. Should be plenty for us to do between the beach and the park. They're also keeping the stores here in the center open for us, too. There's still a load of fun to be had, with or without that special gal. Oh, before I forget, my dad had something he wanted to tell you, Reen. You should go and see him when you get the chance. Yeah, sure thing. Anyway, you guys have a good time out there. We will. See you later! Elliot's probably gonna go for that girl that's in his band thing. Maybe Gaius and Lind he's heading for the exit. He's probably gonna go find Ellie. And then they can talk about how great Rishia is. I've been trying to keep my role as the sacrifice out of my mind, but Crow was right. I don't want to end this with any regrets. I'll need to find the opportunity to speak with Cassius too. And with Valimar now that we finally can again. Oh, then there's the tickets His Highness gave me. I may as well use them while I can. 3 tickets, huh? I'll have to make sure to give everyone here my thanks, and of course get my feelings out in the open. We've got 3 tickets though? Eventide, Night of Promises, The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. So this whole night received 5 Mishelam Wonder Land tickets. These special tickets can be used during the send-off party to participate in various attractions with a special companion of your choice. You can deepen bonds like normal bonding events. Choosing a member you formed a close bond with may trigger a special event in the future. The companion you can invite changes depending on the attraction, so use your tickets wisely. You can progress the main storyline once you have used all 5 tickets and seen all major events. Received Duvali's Soul Ritter outfit, Duvali's personal outfit. And a bunch of different ones here. Alright, well, I do want to visit the stores first. And before we visit the stores, we've got a new victim, Toval. Hey Toval, Major Michael, out for a couple of drinks? You know it. Come to think of it, I never got the chance to properly thank you for helping me back in Lemaire. We couldn't have stopped those railway cannons without you, Zero Artisan. Hey, it was a team effort. We wouldn't have gotten far without you in command. Anyhow, tonight's not about work. Drink up, let's enjoy ourselves. I didn't realize you were such a lush. To tell you the truth, I'm not. I can drink me under the table any day of the week. She's proven that time and time again. I prefer to savor my liquid, but with her it always turns into some kind of contest. Drunks like her are always... Makes sense that the head of the Gralsritter can hold her liquor, I guess. All that communion wine. I feel your pain, Toval. Why, can Claire hold her liquor really well? It's the same for me whenever I go out with Principal Aurelia. She just keeps chugging drinks like there's no tomorrow, and she expects me to try and match her pace. Taking the time to enjoy the flavor and aroma of each drink is much more my style. You said it. Man, all these blonde guys, they have it so tough when it comes to getting their drink on. Who knew you and I had so much in common? My thoughts exactly. It's nice to see these two hitting it off. Come to think of it, they both have a similar outlook on life. I'm surprised they weren't already friends before now. So, Rain, you play Vantage Masters? I do, and since you're asking, I'm guessing you do too? Well, yeah, I've liked games like these ever since I was a kid. Since we got a little time on our hands, what do you say we play a couple rounds? I'll even up the ante a little. You beat me, I'll give you a special prize. Well, with a pitch like that, how could I say no? You can now play Vantage Masters against Toval. So him saying that might be the clue in, though we still have a bunch of the sorcerer.
Let's get this game going.
Okay, maybe not. He's talking about a special prize, and in the previous game, you could only face off against Aurier if you had played against everybody up until that point. But we still have like six opponents that we haven't faced off against, and whatchamacallit. So I can't imagine that we're already out of people to play against in Vantage Masters. Alright. Open up with the Blaze. Then we can move. Maybe moving was the wrong thing to do. But we can get Carrier Bell out of here. Now we just really need to hope and pray for a Fifenol. A Gwen Foss. Okay. Is he going to move it onto that part? Nope. Alright. Just hit us for 2-3 damage. Alright, so there's the Regna Crochet. Let's have you kill that thing. And then go in. Alright, so far so good. But a 5-0 would be pretty good right about now. Okay, we can also take the Magic Crystal. Some healing is better than no healing. A Dacomb. But luckily, Heaven is really good against Earth, so... we can also... get this guy out there. Wow, that's really not going to be enough, huh? Alright, let's skill you down. Then have you eat this. Took it down completely for free, which is good. And then next turn, we're going to be able to stomp this guy. Amagorb. What is that? Amagorb. Sealed. Okay. And we have no recourse for that. Or maybe? Nah, we can just slam everybody into this thing. Yeah.
Hey, you're not half bad.
Quick Caliber 5. I'll throw in a little extra for you this one time. Have some fun with it. Mishelam Wonder Land ticket. Nice. Oh, nice. Thanks. So what does that do? Time to cast arts is cut by 1/3. We got something like this as well, but that was back in like the 3rd or something, wasn't it? Either way... well, she doesn't have anything else, so let's give her the Quick Caliber. Alright. Now let's see what hard Toval is like. Probably not any more difficult, but we'll see. Let's get rid of Regna Crochet and Vanish for now. We redrew our other Vanish, but at least we got a Magic Crystal. Rancel. Not a problem. What are we gonna draw into? Another magic crystal. Alright. 3 for free on turn 1. Get a Multimus out there. Get you out of here. And then deal some free damage. That turn went really well. And it also really closed the mana gap. Well, he played the Carrier Bell on top of the Magic Crystal. Don't see that too often. Uh-oh! You're not supposed to do that. Luckily, we're going to be able to take that away from him. We can just vanish. Do a little bit of this action. He cleans up those 2 magic crystals for us for free. Yeah. And then we'll win next turn. You better hope he can pull something out of his hat, like a Fifenol. Nope, there's a Dacomb. And did he play a magic crystal underneath his Sorcerer? Interesting. But it's still game over for you, dude. Well, or it would have been if I had actually chosen correctly. All right. So the Colm is going to be a problem next turn, but that's fine. I cannot believe it. We'd have been finished right now if I had done it correctly. Oh no, that's a Colm. Putting him in the front line. Okay, putting it in the front line did that then. I see. So let's not screw this up this time. Nope. Get out of here.
Hey, you're not half bad.
You got 1 turn that you weren't supposed to, but that was it. Now tell me, what is the current status on your end? Well, I've just about completed most of the things you asked from me. As for the information sharing network we're using to consolidate tomorrow's tactical data, given our cooperation with the Viceland forces, we should be sitting at a framework completion of around 80%. In other words, not yet complete. You're losing your edge, second disciple. No, come on, Professor. That's unreasonable, even for you. You're the one who sprung this colossal project up on the spot, no questions asked. It ain't getting done that quickly. Sounds like you guys have got your hands full. No, Schwarzer, I didn't see you there. My disciple and I are reviewing the logistical intricacies of tomorrow's plan. Now shoo. Sorry, just one quick question and I'll be gone. When you say an information sharing network, do you mean His Highness's sonorous seashell? Correctly assumed. Despite my disdain for these so-called artifacts, we cannot ignore its practicality in this particular instance. It's the only logical choice to make. It sounds a lot more worthwhile when you put it that way. Just wish you'd done so from the get-go. Oh well, we got a ton of talent behind this thing, so we hope to have it all finished up sometime tonight. Hey-ho! Uncle Makarov! It's finally finished! As subtle as always. Now I see. You're the one helping Instructor Makarov build up the tactical network, aren't you, Mint? Yep. Gotta admit, she knows what she's doing, especially with... The what? To work now? No, wait. I know what that is. I think I heard you mention it before. You have got to be kidding me. What have you been doing all this time then? Well, at first I was doing all the work Uncle Makarov asked me to. But then I got distracted and started working on a little side project instead. But get this, while I was testing things, I ended up making contact with a certain special someone. Who? Someone you're really gonna want to talk with, Uncle Makarov. Oh, okay. What the hell are you going on about this time? You can save the stupid hogwash for later. Stupid hogwash, am I? Oh! That's... some guy. Wait, you're... Count Hohen Altheim of the Sutherland Province, yes. Apparently, you and I should have a little talk about my daughter Mary. Count Altheim? That's Instructor Mary's father. And Sutherland Province is also really far away from here, isn't it? Oh, Mint. Talk about timing. Can't tell if it's lucky or lousy just yet, though. I contacted him totally by accident! Pretty super duper awesome of me, don't you think? Anyhow, tomorrow's battle's gonna be mondo dangerous, so I think you two need to have a little heart-to-heart about Instructor Mary. I mean, you two have already been going out for like over a year! Over a year, you say? Goodness, I had no idea. It would seem my daughter isn't there with you right now, but that may be for the best. Now, perhaps you'd like to fill me in on the details? Mint, I'm begging you, keep that mouthy chatterbox of yours shut for once. I hadn't realized you'd left this loose end untied. How very remiss of you. You know I don't tolerate sloppy work. You do well to finish the job you've started. Not you too, Professor. Finish the job? You mean he's going to propose? Well, wow-wee! I can feel my heart racing laps already! Can all of you stop getting the wrong idea? I'm starting to feel a little bad for him now. Well... well, that was a big old flopperoonie. Uncle Makarov sure gave me an earful for it, too. Still, maybe things will go okay between him and Instructor Mary's dad anyway. What's done is done. You should focus instead on the task at hand. Schwarzer, I highly suggest you don't leave any business unfinished today either. I don't plan to, but thank you. It's nice to see even the professor has a soft side. And what are you gawking at? Is there something stuck on my face? Oh no, I was just going to say goodbye. See you, Professor. Alright, well. And then they're hanging out, but... I'm trying to... I was actually kind of hoping that there would be someone we could play Palm against. Secretary Lucy, Lieutenant Kayla, good to see you. I didn't know you were invited. Well, the Prince was kind enough to reach out to us. We don't get many chances to relax and forget about work, so we're going to make the most of tonight. By the way, Josette, I'm really glad I got to thank you in person again. Oh, for what? I helped ship those rogue Hercules members back to Calvert. Or rather, I organized it. Don and Kyle were the ones who actually put them on the Bobcat and took them across the border. Ah, so that's how you work things out. That's right, the Capua delivery service always comes through in a pinch. Lucy had introduced me to Josette previously, and she seemed like the perfect choice to handle this matter. We're lucky to have a friend like you, Josette. By the way, I've heard some fairly interesting rumors about your love life. Really now? Is it true you and Chloe are both interested in the same guy? Yeah, it's very much true. Where did you... Oh, right. I forgot you and Chloe are so tight. A love triangle with Princess Claudia? That does sound interesting. Not you too, Kayla. That's all in the past now. Besides, I finally made up my mind about the whole thing. If you two find romance such a fascinating subject, how about you tell me about things on your end? Oh, I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly disclose that kind of personal information. CID regulations. Well, that isn't fair. Then it's your turn, Lucy. There's really only one candidate it could be. I doubt you have any kind of trouble getting guys. Isn't there anyone you're into right now? Oh, I don't know. I know it's not the same, but there's a guy in my life who I find completely infuriating. In fact, I wish you were here right now so I could punch him in his stupid, handsome face. Lucy? It seems Josette's not the only one in a messy romantic situation. That had to have been about Major Lecter, right? So Reen's pretty tuned in when it comes to other people's love lives. Let's throw it back to you, Josette. Right, there's so much more I want to ask you. Oh, come on, you two didn't tell me anything. This seems like a good time for me to duck out. I doubt there's anything I can contribute on this subject. And that's everybody worth talking to in here. Okay, so I was thinking we could go shopping, or maybe ride the Ferris wheel together. Oh, but I'd also like to check out the Castle of Mirrors and the food stalls. Okay, cool your jets. We're not gonna have time for all that. Don't forget we're meeting up with Estelle and the others later. You're right. I'm going to have to prioritize. So, Agate, I was wondering, how do you feel, about... About what? Nothing! Alright then. Anyway, whatever you want to do, I'm up for it. You've got me for the whole evening. I know it's not a ton of time, but I figure there's still plenty we can do. Just not everything. Thanks, Agate. Those two are so close. It's really sweet. I feel like something between them is a little different from usual, though. I could be wrong, though. And I'm definitely not about to bring it up. We got Tina's second thing. Instructor Reen, I hope you enjoy this special night at Mishelam. We're really enjoying ourselves. I don't know how to thank you for letting us have the run of such a wonderful resort. Don't worry about it. We haven't been getting many visitors recently anyway. And to tell you the truth, I actually became acquainted with the traveling bard Olivier during one of his visits to Crossbell. After hearing about the situation, I wanted to do what I could to help. I see. His Highness has a lot of connections. He does indeed. You've done me a great service by looking after Yuna. Please try and relax tonight. Thank you. I will. Now what are you guys chatting about? It's been quite some time since the entire swimming club got together. Yeah, and maybe the first time we've ever done so outside of practice. Well, at a place like this, I figure the bigger the group, the bigger the fun, right? Where do you want to hit first, Allie? The beach? The park? I think I'd like to hit the food stalls. But maybe we should do that after the horror coaster. Getting spooked might help us build up an appetite. Ha! Sure, sounds good to me. The horror coaster? I must admit, just thinking of it sends a little chill up my spine. That's all part of the fun. Altina's going to be going around the park with the swimming club, huh? I'm glad to see she's finally comfortable enough to go have fun with her friends. Oh, Altina 3. Do not mind if and we do. So first we're going to hit up Sangjian. One of these places has got to have the friggin' Earth Talisman. Gilded Ultramarine cameo. One Michette plush. Crossbell Times special issue. Let's do a bit of an exchange here, get our money right. Alright. Brilliant timing, Reen! You have to hear this! Seems Kleist & Co. had gone and bought out this place too, and so Hugo here is going on about an inspection and work and all. Well, as long as I'm in the neighborhood, why wouldn't I? We're re-examining our business policies, so I need to get a better grasp on how our subsidiaries do things. Check out the tryhard over here. Ever the businessman, eh, Hugo? Businessman or no, though, I'm glad to have you here offering your support to your fellow Thor students. It means a lot to have you with us, Hugo. The feeling's mutual. And I'll be doing everything I can to help. It seems the least I could do after all I've put you through. It's a relief to see you've come to your senses at last. At least I know I wasn't wasting my time. There's my nothing that I cannot even escape Kleistico in an amusement park, though. And don't tell me you're jealous, Becky. If your association lacks the proper funding and influence, you've no one to blame but yourself. Yo, what? Who would be jealous of you, you mad numpty? I mean, sure, it'd probably be fun to break into live shows and merchandising, but Hugo and Becky make for quite the pair. There's Becky's second one. Well, if it isn't the Craigs, checking out what the stores have to offer? Yeah, it's just nice to get away for a little, too. It's been a while since Fiona and I actually got to spend any time together. It really has. Maybe I'll pick something out for you. Some little charm to help you keep you safe. Fiona, Sure, I'd like that. I know what you're thinking. That you can handle yourself, that you don't need your big sister taking care of you anymore. But I still worry, so promise me you'll stay safe, Elliot. That goes for you too, Reen. Of course, Fiona, I promise. Me too, you can count on that. We got Fiona's first entry, and that's it for here. Not everything we really needed to. Then Hotel Delphinia. Oh, cool. Sully's hair is purplish rather than silvery. Oh, Instructor Reen. Well done, Instructor. Aurier, I didn't realize you were here. And you're that girl from Arkansas. I was in the neighborhood to see Zex and decided to catch up with Mueller. Along the way, this young lady helped us out of a sticky situation. It wasn't that big a deal, really. You could have handled it without my help, so just hurry up and forget about it. I'm feeling a little lost here. Apparently, Mother and Mueller ran into the Imperial Defense Force on their way to Mishelam. Sully helped them to slip away before things could escalate. It wasn't anything special. I just worked with Plie and the others to draw their attention toward the station. You also treated the public to a fantastic performance at your rehearsal. When I heard you were part of Operation Shining Steel, I knew I had to find some way to thank you. Won't you spend a little time with us so I can thank you properly? Well... Looks like Sully's about to be adopted into a completely new family. Hey, Sword Boy! She's your mom, right? Say something to her! Sorry, but when she takes a liking to someone, it's nigh impossible to tear her away. At this point, I would just recommend playing along. What's the worst that can happen? If you like, I'll come with you and make sure things don't get out of hand. Okay, fine. But I don't know about this whole mom thing. I can't imagine this is how any of them thought they were going to spend their evening. Well, maybe Aurier. Alright. Well, Sully and Kurt, huh? She'd make him more interesting, that's for sure. But right now, whoa, this place is packed to the gills with people. Cassius, okay, so we have to see his event. Imperial Tea. Yes, please. So he's not selling anything else of interest or note. We will... Well, let's chat everybody except him up. Wait, Instructor Neidhart? You're here too? That question answers itself, Schwarzer. General Craig ordered me to get the lay of the land, so I thought I'd drop by. I'll have to return to my duties come dawn, of course. And that's right. The 4th Division's moving out tomorrow. This may be the last time we ever see each other. Come on, Mueller. Don't talk as though we're marching into the jaws of death. We're both making it back. We each have reasons we can't afford not to, right? I can't argue with that. You two are so cool, I can hardly stand it. Just look at you macho military men. And this heartwarming manly friendship you two have going, it's all too much. Instructor Thomas, I've been meaning to ask, what are you even doing here? Isn't that obvious? As a former Thor's instructor, I merely wanted to give my regards to my old colleague, Instructor Neidhart. Oh dear, did I interrupt a beautiful moment between these two? I did, didn't I? I can see it on your faces. No, not at all. While you're here, Thomas, it might be worthwhile to go over your part in the operation as well. Oh, no, that's all right. Carry on. Just pretend I'm not here. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. He just can't resist stirring things up. All right. Huh? Roselia? That's a different look for you. Wow, is this place overflowing with mana? Surprised? This is my true form. The area within this barrier is rich in mana. Okay, that explains it. And tonight's a full moon, which amplifies its effects even further. I'm truly in my element. Clearly. And you invited Duvali to come drinking with you? I don't usually indulge in alcohol, but this is a special occasion. I wanted to drink a toast to my lord's memory. Leanne could really put him away. In that case, it would be disrespectful not to follow suit. That goes for you too, Schwarzer. Join us for a glass. This was my lord's favorite herb liqueur, the finest drink to ever come out of Legram. Leanne's favorite, huh? I'd be honored to try some. Took the glass from Duvali and drank the contents down in one gulp. Wow, the fragrance is really distinctive. It kind of tickles the back of your sinuses. Doesn't it just? I like that it doesn't go straight to your head or make you nauseous either. You can thank the medicinal effects of the herbs for that. I'd like something heavier for a night out, but this is a great little palate cleanser. This scent takes me right back to 250 years ago, for better or worse. Dreckel's preference was always for hard liquor, of course. I'd believe it. Alright. And then the three newsy ones. Alright, here's to the success of the rehearsal performance and the joint special issue of the Crossbell Times. Cheers! 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 Whew, that was way more work than I thought it'd be. I mean, we did end up working across 4 different media outlets to get the word out. The Imperial Chronicle, the Crossbell Times, Imperial Chronicle Radio, and Radio Trista, all working together. It must be the most ambitious crossover event in media history. I'm really grateful for all your help. It feels like a lifetime since we last got to put a new issue out. It was my pleasure. I get the feeling the censors won't be too pleased with some of the articles, though. Nah, we'll be fine. Between the war starting and the whole fortress situation, no one's going to have time to raise his think about our paper. Yep, whatever happens, happens. Besides, can't we say the same about our little plan for tomorrow? Yeah, I guess we can. One more toast, then, to the success of Operation Ultimate Journalist tomorrow. Cheers! Cheers! Cheers. Glad to see them all in high spirits. Sounds like they've got some kind of plan in place. Knowing these guys, it's probably going to be something outrageous. We got Vivi's second one, and now, Fritz, but no Ada. I can't believe we get to eat as much as we want, and all for free. This is real high-class stuff, and nothing on the menu's off limits either. This is even better than the party at Orcus Tower. Is this heaven? This must be heaven. Are you sure it's all right for me to join you? Of course! We're all Thor's students. We may as well be friends. You guys might want to cut the small talk. This place may be all you can eat, but our time here is limited. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and we need to be fully fueled up for it. Yeah, it's not like we're gonna get another chance to chow down like this. You're right. My body's going to need energy if I'm going to bulk up. I'm not entirely sure it's possible to overeat and keep food in reserve like that. This is quite the eventful table. And we got Maya's second one from that. Okay. Like I said, we're going to come back and then talk to Viscount Arcade and Cassius, but we're not going to do it just yet. We still need to go to Costa Rica Boutique. Go ahead and buy the Earth Talisman, please. Rider boots, which we've already got. Alright, well. Oh, well. Okay. Hey, girls, doing a little window shopping? More than that, we've decided to pick out some clothes and accessories for each other. Actually, we could use your input on something, instructor. Don't you think Elisa's outfit is a little too demure? I mean, her clothes have always been all kinds of elegant, but they're just so safe. Again, you say? I've told you over and over that super showy clothes don't suit me. Oh, I don't know about that. I think it would be great for you to branch out and find your own style, Elise. Reen? Or really, Reen? There's no harm in trying something new after all. Now, into the fitting room with you. We're going to put together a brand new outfit for a brand new you. While we're at it, we should check out some of the Marriage Cross's new stuff. I can pick out my own underwear, thank you very much. You've got some interesting friends, Elise. Alright, well, that's it for that. Well, at least we can go ahead and get to spending our stuff, I guess. I want to go out to the entrance plaza first. That's where Gaius and Lind were at. See what's going on with that. This is not where Gaius and Lind are hanging out at. This is the right way. Okay, so where are... Ooh. First things first, let's see what's going on with Elizabeth. Okay. Oh, there's a cat here. Hey there, little gal. Are you hungry? That sounds like a yes to me. I think there should be a fishing spot nearby. Let's say we try and catch you something to eat. Let's give it a rainbow trout. Here you go, little gal. Eat up. There we are. You like that, don't you? Mishelam Wonder Land ticket. Huh. A Mishelam special ticket? Is this your little way of saying thanks, maybe? Well, in that case, I humbly accept. And we probably can't get another one. Alright, well. But if there is a fishing spot nearby, okay, we have to postpone just a little bit longer. Oh, Rains! Reporting back in on us to Liberl. Tonight's really been great so far. I can tell you guys have been living it up yourselves, huh? Yeah, definitely. But aren't you on the clock? Well, that's just how it's gotta go. I've been swamped, so I'm way behind on getting up to speed with all my contacts. But I'm hanging in there. It's nothing for you to worry about. Oh, and by the way, we've got high hopes for Operation Shining Steel on our end, too. By we, he means, Alan and Canone. I don't want us to live through yet another tragedy. I hope tonight gives you the strength to put an end to all this. Thank you. Could he be... I'd kind of like to talk to him some more if the chance ever arises. Yeah, could he be very interesting? The answer is yes. Alright, is this, God dang, okay, I'm like trying to look up at his face to confirm if that's Valimar or Dean. It's definitely Valimar. It really is beautiful out here. Countless stars dotting the sky, and countless lanterns drifting the waves. Nothing like a few good casts on a summer night, huh? By the way, Annabelle, I wanted to thank you. I never expected you to stick with me all this way. Don't be silly. I'm helping you because I want to. You don't need to worry about me. Yeah, I guess you're right. But I still need to tell you something about what I have to do as a graduate of Thor's. This world of lazy lines and idle nights is worth risking anything to protect, even my life. What I'm trying to say is, this might be the last time we meet. Why? Kenneth's not going off to fight and die or anything like that. Oh, or maybe he literally is. Did he get drafted? Kenneth? I'm sorry. We've been through so much together. But no one knows how this war will play out. You need to go back home where it's safe, first thing tomorrow morning. But you... Kenneth... I can't. Huh? I'm not going to say goodbye to you, Kenneth. I won't. I didn't stick with you all this time just to wish you a nice death. I know I was just here for the ride at the start. I don't have the same strong convictions you have. But here's what I am going to say. Something I never had the heart to before. I can't just follow behind you forever. I get that. So just promise me this, Kenneth. Promise me that you'll come home safely because how else could we go on a cross-continent fishing trip together? I guess that's as good of a way as proposing as any. You messed it up! You were supposed to tell him how you feel! Well, I guess she did though, didn't she? I'm not sure I should be spying on this, tender moment. Well, I guess she didn't quite hit the mark anyway. And we got Kenneth's note on that. Okay.
Oh, I see fish in the water.
Annabelle, I'm sorry for what I said before, but I really do like the idea of a continent-wide fishing tour. I'll work hard to make it a reality. It's going to be a ton of fun. That's great! No, it's not! This is all wrong! Well, I guess I should be grateful he wants to come on the trip, but still! I can feel Annabelle's distress from here. I hope these two can figure things out. Why do I always mess it up when it matters most? It's such a pity. Still, a trip with Kenneth? Just the thought has me excited. Alright. Wait, ask about the fish. I saw this gigantic fish behind the waterfall at the center of the island. It was absolutely huge. There's no way I'm letting this one get away. Okay, so she's talking about something like Umbrionia.
There.
See if we can catch something brand spanking new.
Got a bite.
Oh, crap.
This is promising.
And it's not even anything new. Alright. Come here. We'll try it again.
Well, it's not bad.
Rain's like, I guess it could suck a little more.
There. Got a bite.
Got it.
This is promising.
That's a pufferfish, I think?
I got it.
Yeah. Let's go one more time.
There. Got a bite. Nice.
A cobalt crab, I think.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. Could be better, but oh well. Now let's do what we actually came out here to do. Alright guys, what's going on over here? Hey Reen, you come to check out the jetty? Yeah, I feel like I needed to cool down a little. I take it you two did the same? Yes, although we didn't come together. We only ran into each other a little while ago. This city looks so beautiful at night. I used to love looking out at all the lights when I worked at St. Ursula Hospital. It sounds to me like you made Crossbell your second home. I feel a little nostalgic myself. This northerly wind brings back memories of Nord. It feels familiar somehow. Is that right? Gaius, listen. Tomorrow's going to be the greatest challenge we've ever faced. But we've got to meet that challenge with all we have to protect every place we've ever called home. Agreed. And all the people we love. That's right. Okay, now I'm really confused. Are Gaius and Lynn dating now? Or are they just really good friends? Reen? Are you still with us, Reen? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to space out. Either way, it's none of my business. We got Lynn's second note. This northern wind reminds me of home. But I suppose I have two homes, don't I? I'll lay everything on the line tomorrow for both my family afar and my friends right here. I didn't even work at St. Ursula Hospital for a full year, but it still has a special place in my heart. Everyone has something they want to keep safe. That's why we have to give it our all tomorrow. And you do have a name, but yeah. All right, so now we've chatted with, well, not everybody, because we did pass up two Kapua dudes. Yeah, these two Kapua dudes on the way out. But I'm feeling pretty good about just keeping it moving. Well, let's go to the lakeside beach. Hold on. Before we head out to the attractions and stuff. Everybody here. We can't read anything on this bookshelf. Mishelam Station. Nope, nothing we can do over there. Maybe we can buy something at the lakeside beach. A new recipe or something like that. Ooh, and we can get a new ticket from what's-his-face. Hold on. Tapper. Welcome. We'll let you bring any ingredients you want to our drink stand. Any ingredients. So why not cart your favorites on over, stir up your own original cocktail, and enjoy a glass. Of course, we only permit minors to drink non-alcoholic cocktails. We're very strict on that. Mixing up an original cocktail sounds like it'd be a fun activity to do with someone. Who would be interested? Oh, okay. Kurt. Kurt's got a star next to his name. Probably to indicate that we can't, Can we shop, or can we only do the one thing? What is this? Lifeguard Adula. Oh. Welcome to Lakeside Beach. It's pretty romantic this time of night, much more than it is in the day. And you're a special ticket holder. You can have 2 sparklers for each ticket. So how's about you enjoy some sparklers by the beach? It's a perfect way to take in the lake. Sparklers? That seems like fun. This is a good chance to spend some time with someone. Okay, so we do have, well, let's, because I haven't actually done it yet.
How did everything go?
We'll just get to reporting stuff.
I see. Good work, everyone. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, so we had nothing to report to her.
Now, let's see. Oh, wow. Nice.
We haven't reported anything all game. Only 60%, and that's probably why our unity rating is still so low.
Alright, what do you have for me? Whoa, good stuff you got here.
Okay, so we had 70% for him. And then book notes.
Let me take a look. Wow, this is very impressive.
We probably only get like 20 or 30% for this. Yeah. And landscape photos.
Hey, how's it hanging? Let me take a peek at the goods.
So,
whoa, not bad. Here's a little something for your troubles.
So, dang. And I probably should have done those way before now. Not even probably, I definitely should have. Alright, well, maybe we'll get one more opportunity to rank everything up, and then our Thor's Unity rating will double upgrade or something. Instructor Sarah, Sharon, what brings you two here? Hey there, Reen. Me and old Sharon here have a score to settle. Now seems as good a time as any for a drinking contest. Well, now I'm sure there are many people who can outdrink the likes of me. Oh no, no backing down from this one. I won't rest until we know for sure. Now I think about it, I wonder how I'd measure up to the rest of the gals too. Yeah, Shara, that blonde lady from Relent, Aurelia apparently. Who else is a hard drinker? I think it's just those three that we know of. Cecile can probably hold her liquor too. And it's got me pretty curious myself. I can take a guess at how most of our friends would fare, but there's plenty of competition here this evening. Perhaps we could recruit some more contenders for this contest of ours? Other drinkers? Yeah, I like the sound of that. I'd love to have a drink with Sherazard again for one. And I really want to know how much the Golden Rakshasa really can drink. Now you've got me pretty invested in how this would play out. I could go and ask them for you if you'd like. You sure? Then that'd be great! There are some guys I'd like to score up to in the drinking arena too. But it'll get too messy if we broaden the field too much. If you'll be our referee, then a ladies' drinking contest sounds like a good time to me. We have some people here, but I think we need 2 or 3 more for a good show. You're really getting into this, aren't you? Yeah, this is right in your wheelhouse, huh? A ladies' drinking contest does sound pretty entertaining. We probably won't get the chance to be all together like this again, so things could get real interesting here. Let's help Sarah out. Okay, I'll help you. I'll talk to some of the ladies who seem like they've got a real taste for hard liquor. Great! Make sure you invite the Silver Streak and the Rakshasa. I'll let you decide who the other competitors are. We'll prep the place and come up with some rules. And of course, assure there is plenty of alcohol for all involved. I can't wait. So I guess I should start looking for some contenders for the drinking contest then. I definitely have to speak with both General Le Guin and Sherazard. I don't think anyone in old Class 7 could drink as much as Sarah. I'll have to find some other potential candidates. I'll walk around and speak to any women who seem like they might be interested. You know who'd probably be a crazy good drinker? Aurier. So while we're on the hunt... Oh, that changes all the things. Okay, well... Oh, and we can play... Okay, so there's another victim for our Vantage Masters. I don't want to mess this up, so let me drop a brand new save here. I feel like if we pick badly, it might affect how much AP we get. take a little drinkity drink. See what's going on over yonder. Who knows, maybe Cecile really can hold her stuff. Reen! Hello again. So, Reen, what do you think of Mishelam Resort at night? It's great. Honestly, at my age, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so much. This place really is amazing. And that's what we cross-bellins like to hear. Oh, and Cecile, good work on the Emperor's surgery. It must have been really tense. Oh, thank you. Of course, the patient will still be in recovery for a while. But even Dr. Sayland admitted that this operation went more smoothly than any she'd done before. I do believe His Majesty will be all right. That's a relief. Thank you so much for everything you've done for him. Yeah, that's such great news. So, Reen, who are you here with tonight? Randy was saying you're just as popular with the ladies as Lloyd, so there's no way you're here without a date, right? Sounds like Randy's been putting weird ideas in your head again, Kia. As he is wont to do. Although you might want to think about how you got that reputation, Lloyd. She has a point. Not you guys, too. I didn't realize it before, but Lloyd's got his fair share of problems to deal with. Here's Ellie and Cecile. They might make for some drinking candidates. I'll try explaining the game to them. Hey there, mind if I ask you something? Reen explained that he was looking for participants to take part in the drinking contest. So you want to see who has the strongest stomach for alcohol, right? Some really funny things can happen when people get together like this. That's true, and this would be a good chance to catch up with some of the others. Unfortunately, I'm not the best when it comes to alcohol, so I'm going to have to pass. I see. What about you, Cecile? Guy was a heavyweight and you kept up with him pretty well. I knew it! So I'd rank you high up there on the drinking scale. Well, I'm a stronger drinker than Elia, at least, apparently. This might be exactly my kind of contest. After all, it's nice to let your hair down and just drink from time to time. Elliot's older sister is probably a good drinker too. With how hard you work all the time, I think you can allow yourself some fun for at least tonight. I'm sure you can handle yourself. You've got pretty good self-control. So are you joining us? Yes, I'll join the contest. Woohoo! We'd all better go and cheer you on then. I can't wait either. And they're holding the contest over at the tables by the drink stand, so come and join when you're ready. That's Cecile. And then, well, let's talk to the little students out here before we head back, just to have it done. Stand right in front of the flames. These handheld fireworks up here are rockin'! It's strange. I've used explosives for mining more times than I can count. But I never imagined they could be used to create something so beautiful. Beautiful is right. The sound they make going off is nice, and the smell is oddly relaxing. Looks like the Modern Music Club is having themselves a fun little fireworks show. And then let's head over here. See what's going on with Freddy. What's this mouth-watering smell? Oh, this here, instructor? It's shellfish, freshly picked from the beach and steamed to perfection. Okay, he's doing something very normal. I mixed in some succulent freshwater beetles, too, to add some extra zest to the recipe, you know? Want some? Well, you had to go and ruin it, but hey. Sounds like a classic Freddy dish. I've shot him down every time he's offered me one of his creations. I'd better try one so I don't hurt his feelings. Okay, serve me up. Now we're talking! Freddy served up a helping of his novelty cuisine, which Reen shoved into his mouth with commendable bravery. It's probably gonna be pretty good, but I don't know. The thought of eating beetle zest would really sour me on it. It has a peculiar taste, but it really grows on you. Freddy's cooking isn't bad as long as you just blank out. Well, everything that goes into it. Thanks, Freddy. It was really delicious. I'm amazed you could put together a first-class meal in this setting. Aw, you're making me blush, Instructor. Glad you liked it. Oh, neat. And then last but not least... Though, are we going to be able to invite? No, we can just play against her, somehow. Whoa, Eustace, look at all the lights! Gotta say, it's pretty romantic. It's not bad, I suppose. The scenery is far from traditional, but that grants it an elegance in and of itself. He's starting again. Can't you just say you're happy we're able to share this scenery together? Sure, that as well. Huh? So this is where you two have been. Oh, Rain! You two seem to be enjoying yourselves. Am I interrupting something? I don't know what you could possibly mean. Yeah, it'd be a waste for just the two of us to enjoy this all by ourselves. Wait, me being here isn't the reason everyone's staying away, is it? Of course not. Just look at Mint and Margarita. They sure didn't have any trouble having fun with you. Everyone who needs to know is already in the loop. You don't need to overthink things. Okay, if you say so. Should we mosey on over to the theme park soon? I want to take a look around anyway. Let's leave this place to other couples, yeah? We can head that way, though I do hope you're not implying that we're a couple. Ooh, looks like someone's getting embarrassed. At this point, she's like 15 and he's like 19, right? She really hasn't changed one bit, although... I really didn't think we'd get to spend time together like this again. I was so sure that all I could do was watch over you guys from within the sword. I've got the maiden to thank for that. And of course, I should thank all of you too. Mishelam. We didn't play a part in that, you know. It was all due to the maiden. Nah, I think more went into it than you think. You guys have always cared for me so much, you know? And I could feel that clear as day, even when I was in the sword. All that affection is what really helped me to get out. I'm just sad I can't get a hug in this form. I see. Don't worry. I find it well that we can even be together and chat on a night like this. What more could we wish for than that? Oh. Eustace. Hiya! Oh! Enough! A lady your age shouldn't be so indecent! Well, it's not like we're actually touching, so it's okay, right? You're up next, Reen! I think I'll pass on that. Don't you think maybe Altina would like a hug? Oh, that's true! Time to go hugging crazy at the theme park! Don't just stand there and encourage her. Come on now, Mishelam, you're blocking the view. Well, the only one who knows what comes next is Adios herself. I'm happy for them both. And we got Eustace's thing from that. Mishelam's as loud and rowdy as ever. But given the situation, it might be better for things to be lively tonight. We've gotta meet up with Tilly and the others later. Oh, by the way, you play Vantage Masters, don't you, Reen? I just got some new cards from Crow. Not sure how that's possible. And after combining them with the ones I got off Eustace, I've made a pretty impressive deck. We should play when you've got a sec. You got it. I'm more than willing to take you on. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and show her what for. Spirit. Alright.
So exciting!
So we got to go first, which is good. Sure. Having that Regna Crochet in our pocket for if we get a reduce early on is nice. Nope. Not that lucky, but that's fine. Get some. And that's it for that turn. One reduce would put us way ahead. Uh-oh! Shouldn't be doing that. A Fife Null, not too bad. Sure, we can get some free damage off. And then she's gonna get that free attack buff once we get our next turn off. Never mind. Dang. She more than recovered basically everything. Hit our own Fife Null for some free damage. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and move up here. Then we'll do a little bit of this action. Kill the crap out of you. Put a hurtin' on you. And let's skill ourselves back up. So far, so good. Carrier Bell. Holy crap. Well, at the very least, we used our skill before we got. Now we can act again. Oh, man. Cleared the friggin' field. Alright, so she played that turn pretty well. I can imagine making those plays myself. Alright, so first, make Regna Crochet cost 5 overall. Which was completely pointless. We should have waited until next turn. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, we misplayed that. We should have reduced Regna Crochet. Or maybe there was never... Wow, my Gorbing our Regna Crochet, huh? Alright. Kind of messed up to attack someone who can't fight back, but you know, whatever. Alright, so we will drop this. And then we'll just demolish my Gorb. A little bit of this action. Then a lot of bit of this action. And then next turn we will claim the victory for ourselves. We should have moved Shadow to the back line, but it will be okay. In fact, having Shadow in the front line... Never mind. Never mind. Thought it was going to save our Regna Crochet, but could not be further from the case. Alright. Just go ahead and get you out of here.
No! No fair!
We didn't have Spirit up until that point? We're not gonna switch, because there's no reason to. Shadow is too good, but...
So exciting!
So she goes first. Actually, this is an extremely good hand. All that mana ramp so soon. Because we're, at this point, 4 points behind her. Her own Regna Crochet. Holy crap. Alright, so let's blaze. A little of this action. Make ourselves more powerful than she could possibly imagine. Oh yeah. We're in a very good place to start with. Gwen Foss. Okay, I'm not worried about that. And she's gonna give it the capability of just going after us again. Not a problem. We're dealing 7 damage. There's not very much in the game that could survive an attack from us at this point. In fact, let's do a little bit of... Oh, dang. But next turn, if she doesn't do something next turn, we will win. We've got the Vanish on hand. It's over. God dang. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, never mind. Well, she could have had something, but now we're just hitting her for 8 damage. Get some.
No fair.
Beat her even quicker the second time. Alright. So now we're back to our main quest of finding more lady drinkers. Aurier, I'm sure the other candidates are probably Aurier. Oh, Lucy might also be a good drinker, but I want Aurier to do it if she's available for it. They were... Oh, Aurier's not available for it? Alright, well, I guess Lucy, maybe. But who's in Restaurant Fortuna that we can pick? It was, Rose, probably. Alright, well, let's see. Well, hold on. Because I can't imagine we can pick more than, like, 2 non-Shara Aurelia contestants. Can't pick Aurier, so that sucks. Let's see who's up in Hotel Delphinia. We haven't been up here yet. Don't know who's hanging out here. Oh. Alright, well. Okay, we can only rest here. But I'd rather have the Witcheries do it than our old classmates. I'm more interested in seeing their interaction, basically. Alright, so let's ask themins. What's up, gals? Duvalie really doesn't drink much. But Vita and Roselia, as she is now, look like they can handle their liquor. They might not want to participate, but I guess I might as well ask. Sorry to interrupt. I have something to ask. Reen explained that he was looking for participants to take part in the drinking contest. A drinking game, you say? That sounds like it could be fun. What a strange thing to come and ask us. We were just toasting my lord. I do not believe it to be all that strange. It is the duty of us more mature ladies to accompany the young. It'd be my pleasure to grace you with my presence. Will you come as well? Well, someone has to look after the elderly once they've had their fun. Ooh, got her. So I think I'll have to pass this time. Okay, so just Rose. Hey, I can hold my own against a bunch of youngsters. So I can count on Roselia as a participant? Wait right there, Schwarzer. Duvalie's gonna come too? I want to take part in your contest. Are you sure? Absolutely. My lord would say that it is important to take the time and smell the roses. And I'm not one to run from any challenge. I see. I'll count you in too then. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready. Or maybe we can just invite literally everybody. Maybe there is no limit. Alright. Hotel Delphinia. Let's see what they've got to say. Oh, hello, Reen. Good to see you so hard at work. Hi, everybody. Emily, Teresia. I'm really glad you decided to join us. At first, I wasn't really sure if we should, You know, it being a huge conflict of interest and all. But then Supreme Commander Van Dyke had us reassigned to the Independent Raid Force. The what? We're a covert ops unit charged with taking down internal threats to the Empire at our own discretion. Should they be telling us that? A vague description, admittedly, but one that allows groups like Ouroboros and Jaeger Corps to fall under our jurisdiction. In other words, it's a unit created to give us the authority needed to fight this battle. Those rules sound dangerously vague, but so long as they have you fighting by our side, I'm not about to complain. A fight is what we'll do. I've got to make up for that sorry state you last saw me in. We're gonna give it our all to make tomorrow a major success. Now that we've finally found a path we can believe in, we're more than ready to help out. Thanks, I knew we could count on you. That's right, this reconciliation is truly a thing of beauty. I hear a lot of other Thor's graduates in the army are getting the same treatment. They'll be able to participate in the operation too. It's shaping up to be quite the reunion. I can hardly wait. Got Teresia's first note, but now it's time to ask the ladies about drinking. I wonder if any of them can hold their liquor. Probably Adel. I'll ask them if they're interested. Sorry to disturb you, but I wanted to ask something. Reen explained that he was looking for participants. A drinking contest? I like the sounds of that. But you don't drink that often, Emily. You get drunk as quickly as I do. Instructor Sarah will drink you under the table for sure. You might be right. What about Adel and Dorothy? It could be fun. I drink fairly well when we're out. Or at least that's what people tell me. In that case, I think you'd be a good match for Instructor Sarah. I don't think you can expect much from me. I'm not good with alcohol. But it's kind of disappointing that the guys can't take part. Inhibitions lowered, hands reach for the same glass. Feelings long buried suddenly burst forth and blossom in the jovial atmosphere. You never change, Dorothy. So, can I count on Adel for the contest? Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready. So we got that. And we haven't talked to these two. Young Master Patrick, allow me to congratulate you on your accomplishments in Eastern Erabonia. They're hardly worth congratulating. I merely assisted Lord Mateus and his allies in dealing with some unsavory characters. I'm far more impressed by what you've been up to, Celestin. Taking care of my father and his affairs must have been no simple task. You flatter me. Compared to the Civil War, this was but a walk in the park. You deflected, young master, but you really have matured. That we can speak so casually about your involvement on the world stage is proof. In that case, Celestin, wouldn't it be high time you stopped calling me young master? Or do you still see me as a child? Well, I can hardly walk that back now, can I? Very well, Lord Patrick. I could get used to that. I'll be counting on you to take care of logistics tomorrow, Celestin. I trust you will not let us down. But of course... Anton? Bro. Whoa, there's a face I didn't expect to see. Why are you here? Well, if it isn't Anton, what brings you here? So, funny story. I put a request at the guild for info on Sharon. It seems like that got them following up on a couple of leads, and... next thing I know, my buddy Olivier invites me out here saying that I'd be able to see her. I see. So you're a friend of Olivier's? Yeah, got up to all sorts of stuff back in Liberl. Actually, I seem to be running into lots of people I know today. Bracers from Liberl, Crossbell's special support section, even Lucy, the exchange student who used to run the student council. Yeah, Anton, Anton used to go to Genus Royal Academy or whatever the heck it was called, but he was held back a year, so he should have graduated, but he was in the same year, I think, as Ricky. Either way, he was kicking around at the same time that no, we were there at the door. I don't think, no, Anton wasn't there at the same time as her, was she? Either way, he did go to Genus Royal Academy. To top it all off, we've got all of you guys from the Academy. Everyone is here. Wow. Is there anyone you don't know, Anton? By my count, he knows at least 20 of the people here. Anyway, I should get to searching for Sharon. I'm so nervous I'm practically shaking, but I can't let this opportunity pass me by. I just need to work up the nerve and talk to her. I can do this! Good luck, Anton. Well, after all this time, took him what? 14 years going by the Japanese release time frames? Ooh, okay, we can give Adel stuff now again. Let's give her the Supreme Curry.
You have my Here's a little.
And our Unity rating increased. That's why our Unity rating hasn't been going up so much. Because I wasn't turning in any of that stuff. Alright, Imperial Tea. That's probably her, right?
I'll do my best.
It will make sense.
This is my signature dish.
Arnor Kuchen. Kuchen might mean tea in German? Alright, so we shouldn't have had her do both. But oh well. Down we head. Last little sip of that. Wait, there's still someone up in Hotel Delphinia we can ask? Oh, okay, we didn't go the other way. Who's over here? Maybe Shara? No, okay, this is where Aurelia was at. Ah, so it's not just music you're into, but painting and sculpture too? Count Altheim has a reputation as a patron of up-and-coming young artists across Sutherland. Clearly, a love of the arts runs in the family. She really is impressive. You know, it may be an inopportune time to say this, having recently tasked you with preparing the Thor's exams. I've always felt as though your talents were wasted at a military academy, Mary. Well, I did consider becoming a teacher at the music academy at one point, but I wanted to reach out to people who didn't have such a grounding in art or music and teach them how much fun the arts can be. You are a woman of singular focus, I'll give you that. Though I suppose that may be how you grew so fond of Makarov. You saw through the scruffy exterior and discovered who he was deep down. Instructor Makarov, huh? You really do know how to see to the heart of a person, don't you? Makarov and I are simply... moving at a snail's pace, I agree. What do you think, Wallace? How does their relationship look from a man's perspective? Me? Yeah, considering that him and Aurelia are basically still only moving to like even a slower snail's pace. The way I see it, Makarov is probably just looking for a chance to take things to the next level. Oh, so is that what Wallace sees his relationship with Aurelia as? A chance? I don't think it's my place to butt in on a conversation about Instructor Mary's love life. On that note, though, I am a bit curious about what's going on between General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius, too. Rena's such a shipper, dude. Well, I guess that's none of my business. I've heard that General Le Guin happily downs wine in hard spirits, but I really can't imagine her drunk. Sorry to interrupt, can I ask you something? Oh, Purple Lightning volunteered me, did she? She's got guts, I'll give her that. Does that mean... She seems like a strong opponent. I'm not sure I'll be able to win, but... It sounds like fun, so I'll join. That's great, thank you. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head on over when you're ready. A chance? Interesting. Something unexpected needs to happen to make him open his eyes and see just what he's missing out on. Something unexpected? Like what? And Instructor Mary's love consultation continues. Good luck, Instructor. We gotta believe. Alright. So now, we've got everyone set for there, but... So Shara's probably hanging out in Mishelam Wonder Land itself, but I want to talk to more people. Well, sure. Let's see what Josette, Lucy, and Kayla think. Out of this group, it's probably going to be Lucy. Josette, I don't think is even old enough to drink. She's what? She's like 17 or 18 at the most right now, right? What about Lucy? After all, being the student council vice president under Major Lecter couldn't have been easy. Lecter drove her to drink? Let's just say she might know her way around a drink or two. I should ask if any of them are interested. Sorry to bother you, Lucy, but I wanted to ask you something. An all-ladies drinking game, you say? You seem like you'd be able to hold your liquor better than any of us could. Now you mention it, remember that dinner we worked to the security detail for? People were offering you drinks left, right, and center, but you seemed just fine after every single one of them. Oh, I don't really consider myself all that strong a drinker, but I do enjoy the odd tipple here and there. You can count me in. Glad to hear it. So that's her all set. Alright. So now, let's head to Mishelam Wonder Land and see if... I'm really disappointed Aurier doesn't want to take part. But, oh well. And because there's nothing showing up at, I think it was Costa Rica Boutique. It was either that or Cendrillon, but, friggin', Bridget? Well, no, that's not her name. Fiona. Fiona doesn't want to take part either. Or Fiona's not even a candidate to take part. Oh, what's Machias doing? Hey, Rain, want to go for a drink or something? You can come to my stall. Just make sure you settle your bill. Don't go thinking you get special treatment just because you're a regular. But wouldn't that... Oh, never mind. You two opened up a stall, huh? Which is really ransom. You got a problem with that? I gotta earn some extra cash to pay Cargo's medical bills somehow. Oh, dang. Maybe they don't have it as nice and over in St. Ursula. You know what? No, we didn't hear about anybody having to pay medical bills until Arabonia moved in. And Machias wasn't doing anything, so I figured he could help out too. I do have other responsibilities, you know. But after seeing how hard you worked to find Cargo, I figured this was the least I could do. I'm not gonna say Machias wasn't otherwise preoccupied. And I'm sure Machias was also keeping his eyes open. And his, keeping his eyes peeled and his ears open, but he didn't do all that much to try to track down a missing child. One that he grew up with, so I wasn't able to help you before, but I intend to make up for that. Oh, okay. Machias. Ah, it all makes sense now. Well, hey, I know you got stuff of your own to deal with, fighting the government and all. Seems you've been pushing yourself pretty hard lately, for once in your life. Doing your duty is fine and all, just make sure you come home safe. You've got everyone in the Ost district worried sick. Got it. I never thought I'd hear you say something so considerate. Who are you and what have you done with the real Patiri? The real Patiri is gonna feed you your glasses if you don't shut up. Right. Let me buy you a drink later. Non-alcoholic, of course. Nice. Make mine a Gamgee ginger ale. I'm about to drink you under the damn table. It's non-alcoholic. Nobody's going to be under any tables. Underneath it all, you can tell how much Patiri cares about Machias. Everything depends on tomorrow. We've got to do our best so these two can keep their promise. It's impossible not to love the dynamic these two have. I have the chance to talk to a lot of different people here. It's really quite enjoyable. It looks like when Patiri was traveling, she was taking care of problems everywhere she went, too. She's really grown up since last time. I guess I've caused some gray hairs. Once this is over, I'll buy you all a drink. So, you gonna buy something or what? I got a kid's hospital bills to pay for. Patiri, what happened to your service smile? Awkward forced smile. The hell, Machias? Don't you dare start pulling a Cynthia on me, you four-eyed twerp. Machias has learned to give as well as he gets, too. So she's got the Mecha Mishi plush. Mishi Pecky. So Mishi's stuff is all here. And he's selling the exact same stuff. Well, let's see what they're talking about. I never knew you were such an amusement park aficionado, Louise. Last time I was in Crossbell, I had an annual pass, so I pretty much know this place inside and out. Looks like Louise is giving you the grand tour. Yep, we're planning on meeting up with Laura and Fee a little later. But for now, we thought it might be fun to spend some time with the current Thor students. We may be alumni, but we're really just following Louise's lead. Well, when it comes to Mishelam, I'm practically a professor. Come on, you three. I'll give you the definitive amusement park experience. 3? You want me to come as well? Well, I guess it could be interesting. Oh, go have fun, Celine. Cats don't get to ride amusement park rides every day. So as long as they're having fun on the bun. Where's Sherazard at? Really? There's gotta be someplace I haven't visited before, but... Okay, so she's... Whoa, there's a lot going on over there. Is this a picture spot? I walked right past it. Here we go. The Ferris wheel looks really magical when it's lit up at night. There we go. Good. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. When that chance is right now.
Hey, let me take a... Whoa, here's a little...
Ooh, photo of... Okay. Photo of Rose and Celine. Alright. Now what's going on here? Aren't the others here yet? Oh, yeah. I asked Kurt and Maya along, but there's no sign of them. Total lie. Come on, guys, where are you? Oh, it's not a lie. I mean, with Maya, there's like a 50-50 chance at best of her showing up to anything. But I never expected Kurt to flake out on me. Wait a minute. This is my chance. Should I ask Ada to ride the Ferris wheel with me one-on-one? Are you alright, Sydney? You're looking rather intense. Looks like Sydney ended up getting to spend some time alone with Ada without even planning it. Here's hoping he doesn't mess things up. Is this even a good idea? If she turns me down now, I'll be right back to square one. Sydney? Can you hear me? Alright, well. So now, let's head on over here. Wait, is his name Canon too? Well, I guess his name is Canon, whereas Amalthea's name is Canon. Oh, these are the other Mishies. And we can probably dance with them. Okay, there she is. But we don't want to talk to her yet. If we talk to, I have a sinking feeling that if we talk to her, it's going to, basically start the thing. Or maybe we have to head back. I don't want to risk it. So first things first, we'll see what these four are up to. Well, let's talk to everybody without stuff over their head first. Oh, hey, Instructorine. You'll have to excuse us. We really didn't mean to interrupt your party. You're not interrupting. But once the kids heard about it, they just wouldn't take no for an answer. Hey, don't worry about it. You're more than welcome to join us. I'm sure it's been a while since you last got to spend some quality time with your family anyway, huh, Yuna? It really has. Even Dad managed to get the evening off for a change. And having Mishelam all to ourselves is just icing on the cake. That it is. You guys have fun now. Of course. This theme park is the pride of Crossbell. I hope you enjoy it too, instructor. I sure am so far. Woo! The special show is about to start. I can't take it. I can't wait any longer. You're really into this, huh? Have a great time, Nana. Thank you! In today's show, they're gonna reveal the real identity of Mecha Mishi. Dad made arrangements for the show that was supposed to start next month for tonight. Wow, I'm so glad Mom gave in and brought us here. All it took was some whining. Well, at least he understands their power. All of the children love Mishi. They want to see all the other attractions too. It's going to be a busy night. Dang, she's got bags under her eyes. Make sure you also enjoy yourself. I just don't get why they're so fired up. What's the big deal about some dumb Mishi show? This is kiddie stuff. Yona, did you say something? Because if you want me to post your dirty little secrets all over the Orbital net, feel free to keep talking. And keep that camera steady. You better capture every minute of this. Oh, and while you're making up for your stupidity, give me more cola and chips. They're good stuff. What am I, your slave or something? Yona really picked the wrong girls to piss off. Damn it. Am I a slave or what? But the slave driver's too scary to say no to. Today really sucks. I can't believe we get an advanced performance of the latest Mishi show. This is amazing, Jingo! Seriously, and it's gonna be a hell of an episode. Mecha Mishi only showed up a few months back, so I was surprised when they made up so fast. But then boom, things got real crazy. We can't afford to miss this. You know so much about Mishi. Are you a big fan, Jingo? You kidding? This is all super basic stuff. Alright, then should we cheer Mishi on? Yeah, ready when you are. Yay, Mishi! Alright, they're really two peas in a pod. I'm surprised they never had like a request together in their games. I'm doing alright here. That's definitely Mireille. Make sure you go to bed at a good hour. No staying up late drinking. I know. But I think I'd sleep better if I got a goodnight kiss. Doesn't matter if it's over the communicator. A kiss? I guess it can't do any harm since it's just over the communicator. She's really gonna do it? Alright. What are you talking about, you idiot? Good night. Never change, Mireille. So, how long you been listening in, Reen? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. The person you were just talking to, her name is Mireille? We used to work at the Crossbell Guardian Force together. Kept running into each other, but she's working for the Resistance now. We probably sounded like a couple of kids just now. Kinda makes you laugh, huh? Not at all, Randy. It looks like you really care about her. I don't know about that. Besides, it's not like anything's gonna happen with things the way they are now. Anyway, let's worry about tomorrow instead. Okay, Randy. We got his thing. Nice. Oh, we didn't talk to her. Ashley, you're here. The one and only. I don't really know why I was invited, or I don't really know why, but I was invited too. Probably something to do with offering my services in the operation tomorrow. Tomorrow's operations, huh? I see. That's encouraging to hear. Well, I'm taking care of Jingo and all that, so putting duty before Mira isn't all that bad. Tonight's your chance to really spread your wings, Ashen Chevalier. I fully intend to do just that. So now, the Proto Class 7 hanging out. Do you morons ever think about anything other than what you want? Hey, are you even listening to me? George, Crow, you too. Yeah, we just don't have a good excuse. I guess I should apologize for my actions during the Civil War. I think so too, but Angie, you're not blameless either. They're drinking. You shouldn't have run off to the cemetery on your own without saying anything 2 months ago. I know that you felt bad about planning to dig up Crow's grave, but you could have said something and gotten someone else's perspective. You didn't explain George's actions in Calvert either. Toa? Are you angry at me? Whoa. No, of course not. I'm not angry at all. Not even a little. It's not what she's saying that makes this awkward. Toa's relentless logic at times like these is terrifying. Doesn't help that she's been drinking too. Hey, you should be listening to this too. Don't act like this has nothing to do with you. As graduates of Thors, you need to behave more respectably. Understood. Roger that. Well, I dropped out, so you can't call me a graduate. Nice try, Crow. You may have dropped out, but regulations state that you can always re-enroll. Dang, he's gonna be a super duper senior then. If you end up at the branch campus with me and Reen, well... Oh, hell no! Being your student would be bad enough, but if I were Reen's, have to call him Instructor Reen too? You brought this on yourself, you know. If that happens, you better get to studying. It's been a long time since I've seen the four of them together like this. Since at least the first game, dude. I'm sure they realize how unlikely it is, too.
Besides, until we manage to put this great Twilight business to an end, I'm living on borrowed time. Yep, any way you slice it, my being here contradicts reality itself. Doesn't matter what you, Adios, or anyone else has to say about it. My fate's not gonna change one bit.
I've got to say, compared to like when Crow first joined the team, when he first joined Class 7, and my disappointment was immeasurable, he's really grown on me. And the fact that they gave Angie crap for crafts and Crow gets basically everything. Well, I'm sure if Angie were given the same story importance as Crow, she would have gotten better crafts, but they're smiling and staying positive. They really are something special. But it'd be cool if Crow was able to enroll in the branch campus and finish out his last year. I thought George and Angelica would be getting some quality time together. But we bumped into them and now it's all four of us hanging out like always. So that's what happened. Hey, wait! I got a great idea, man! How about you and Toa hang out? It'll give me the chance to sneak off and chat someone up. What? Crow! I think that's our cue to leave, George. Sounds good, but you know, I don't think it's me you want to spend time with. Well, with Kia, Ren, Tita, and Tio around. Oh, and we should acquaint ourselves with Sully, too. Wow, she's really missing the point. Well, this is a good point for me to stop. Just try and enjoy yourself. Oh, that's right. And it looks like Angie had a gift for me. She picked up something for me during her trip around the continent. I think she ordered an Eastern-style dress for me. There were some issues with shipping, though, since everything's so chaotic right now. That's a shame. I would have liked to see it, too. Well, even if it made it here, I'm not sure when I'd be able to wear it. It's more of a party dress than casual wear. Guess I'll just have to wait for the right opportunity. Sounds great. I'm excited to see you in it, Toa. Alright, guess it's time to head to the next attraction and have a few more drinks. But first, I've got to say goodbye to all the beautiful ladies here. Sure, just don't go too crazy. Alright, so they have a shared thing. Alright, and we will be back for them. But I don't want to talk to Scheherazade and then close off the opportunity to get anybody else involved in our little game. Should be all fine, though. Alright. And then next, let's go to the Castle of Mirrors. Oh, what does she want? Alright, let's go check out that castle thing next. Come on! Estelle, would it kill you to slow down a little? You did just ride the horror coaster over and over until you got the high score. You're acting like a little girl in a candy store. Oh, come on! We've got the whole place to ourselves! It'd be a waste not to enjoy it. Now come on, you two, we have a castle to storm! Alright. I suppose we don't get an opportunity like this every day. Let's go. Looks like you're all having fun. Well, yeah. It's been way too long since we could just enjoy ourselves as a family. It's true. I've been busy with school, and Estelle and Joshua have been running around all over the continent. Heck, the first time we'd seen Dad in 6 months was aboard the Pantagruel. Wow, I didn't realize you'd been apart for so long. But if that's the case, shouldn't you be spending time with him now? Nah, it's alright. He deserves a chance to catch up with his old friends anyway. Besides, he's got some business to take care of, doesn't he? Nothing gets by you, huh? She's got that unclouded eye. It sounds like he's planning to head out around 10 p.m., so we'll have a chance to see him off then at least. But we have some business of our own to finish up before then anyway. We do have a little more time together, but I did promise Tina I would meet up with her. I guess you two will just have to enjoy a nice long ride on the Ferris wheel without me. That would actually be kind of... Ren, that was not the time! Thanks for the thought, though. Whether it's as a family or lovers, the bond between these guys is rock solid. What a perfect opportunity to do something romantic, and they completely wasted it. You agree with me, don't you? Well, I think it's up to each couple to move a relationship forward at their own pace. And that's just boring. Ooh, at least it is to me, as the mischief-loving kitty and family member of those two. I guess that's fair, but enough of the meddling. By the way, speaking of mischief, seems like you're really into Pom Party, huh, Reen? Uh-oh. That's rhetorical, by the way. I already hacked your account and added myself to your friend list. Let's play a round or two sometime. Hacked? You really shouldn't... Ugh, never mind. Alright, maybe we can play a little. Go easy on me, though. Ren, but the next person who was on the thing had a really long name, though. Who did we miss? It must be someone in a different area of the thing.
Now then.
Alright, yeah, she'll be a problem. We're gonna have to use our main strategy of killing them with a 9er. There is no other way we're gonna win these ones. I have accepted that fate. Because these dudes can cheat. Like, we cannot build stuff as fast as they can. Alright, and then we got a yellow we can put right here, I guess. Nope, I F'd that all the way up. Here we go. Yeah, see, she's already a friggin' 4. Alright, we're just gonna have to eat that. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, are we gonna be able to survive this? Yeah, somehow. A blue, another blue, red. See if you like that. Now she's in the same spot as us. Okay, put you right there. And a red would actually be pretty nice. Alright. Crap. Nope, I effed it up.
The round is mine.
Yeah. It was always gonna be difficult trying to beat her, though.
Let's begin.
But I did not make things easy on myself. I was playing pretty badly. Oh, dang, I could have positioned that better. Alright, that's all good, though. We're still in this. We haven't lost yet. There's another yellow, and then we got that second yellow coming our way. This green, we can just plop right there. Most excellent. And then this time I'm actually going to stick to my strategy of waiting for a 9. God dang. Not making it easy for us, though, that's for sure. Can't do anything with those greens. Wow.
The round is mine. The round is mine.
Why does it? Okay, so when we try to send 5 over, she gets like 4 or 5 whole seconds to respond, though it happens instantly for us. Very curious. Must be really friggin' nice. But we're getting clobbered, as I figured we would. Alright, greens. We can't get at that. Well, we can make our way over to that yellow, or to that palm. Okay. Then this. Alright. So her center stack. See, if we do this. Okay, so she had to reduce it. Forced her to. We got a blue with our name on it. A yellow we can pop right there. Red. These 2 yellows make a nice pair. Or those 2 blues, rather. They were definitely blues. Oh, man, our center stack is looking kinda grody. Let's fix that really quickly. Nope. We're not able to get her. Nope, we can!
You're better than I thought.
We're definitely not. Alright. We are absolutely going to save after that. Who the heck did I miss, though? We got Altina, like, earlier in the night, didn't we? Oh, who's standing over there? Oh, that's, okay, what's her face? Oh, Vincent, isn't it a simply enchanting night? Indeed. The elegance of the Castle of Mirrors, this sky overflowing with glistening stars. But, Margarita, their beauty only reaches its pinnacle when reflected in your eyes. Wow! My, you always know just what to say. You know, Vincent, if you ever wanted to propose, I can think of no setting more perfect than this lovely night. It's quite lovely, yes? How do I really feel about Margarita? The emotional attraction is clearly there, but am I so superficial as to be put off by her appearance? Love is blind, and I do love her. I do. Do I? Would I be struggling so if it were so simple? Vincent looks like he's going through some kind of inner turmoil. Alright, no peculiar dishes we can offer. That's fine, though. The other palm opponent, Who could it... It has to be... So, okay, so it's someone we've already had the opportunity to get, because Ren comes after them. Come on, you seriously want to chicken out now? It was your idea to check this thing out in the first place. Well, I just thought if I chose this ride, you might agree to come with me, but I had no idea it was going to be this scary. All right. Let's just chill here for a minute. Try to get used to the whole vibe. Maybe that'll help calm you down. Are you sure you don't mind? Thank you, Ash. Looks like Ash and Tatiana are having a nice evening. I never realized it before, but they really do make a cute couple. It took all of my courage to ask Ash out. I had no idea this place was going to be so scary, though. Tatiana was pretty brave to ask Ash out like this. Wow, I can almost see the anxiety emanating from her. What the hell are you looking at, Schwarzer? Sorry, Ash, didn't mean to interrupt your date. This ain't a date, got it? Well, he might think that, but... Hey girls, out for a night on the town? Something like that. We're planning to meet up with Elisa and Emma in a little while. Many things here speak to our shared interests, so we decided to look around together. Some of the rides seem like they'd give our reflexes a nice workout. And this fearful atmosphere may prove a fine test of courage. Huh. Only you three would view going to an amusement park as a training opportunity. Don't worry, we fully intend to have some fun as well. It's a two birds, one stone scenario. I'm just happy the two of you invited me along to join you. Well, you girls have fun. Laura, an accomplished swordmaster, and Fee, famous for her overwhelming physical ability. Who would have thought to find the three of us enjoying a leisurely day out at a theme park together? It's like a dream come true. Yuna and Louise promised to meet up with us later too. I think I speak for everyone when I say we all needed this. The craftsmanship here is pretty good. Like this gargoyle, it's so similar to the one we saw in the old schoolhouse. I feel like it'd start moving any moment. If it does, we'd just put it down again. It does look like that, what was it, Armgarmer or whatever? This park truly lives up to the Wonderland part of its name. I feel like I'm really connecting with my inner child. Alright. We missed one. How did we miss one? Oh well. Let us head to... Where were they at? They were at the, yeah, the Ferris wheel. Alright. So it's been a long time coming. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's Shara or Olivier that we can play with, and I can't ask them to do it because the thing is over their head. It might be Prince Oliver. His name is long enough for that space. Shara. Or it might be Sherazard. Her name is long too. Have you considered, just ever so slightly, slowing your pace a hair? You're drinking like fish with alcoholism. She was already pre-gaming before the thing started. Aw, don't be such a wet blanket. First time we get to go out in a while and you want to ruin all the fun? No, that is hardly what I... Well, I suppose there's no harm in cutting loose this evening. Allow me to join you in the festivities. I don't think so. You need to take it easy. Remember what the doctor told you about giving your body time to heal. Fair, I suppose. Don't worry. When all this is over and you're fully recovered, we'll go out for a really wild night. We'll call up Ina, hit all of Liberl's best bars, and party till dawn. As tempting as that sounds, I wonder if we could dial it back just a little tonight. Did you say something? Nothing at all, my dearest. I wonder who this Ina is. Anyway, it really seems like only Shara and Mueller could get away with treating the prince the way they do. Oh, hey! While you're here, there's something I've been meaning to give you, Reen. Here, this is my Palm Party account ID. Okay, we should have talked to them, I guess. Let's play a game or two sometime. Alright, so... Oh, great, thank you. You know, Shara, you really are my one and only. Given the events this evening has in store, I'll keep you company as you drink, but I'll make sure you do so in moderation. You gonna pour, or you gonna keep talking? Right, here you are. Alright, so we haven't missed anybody yet. But now we're right back into the thick of it. Oh, the nightmares! The nightmares. Alright, let's get this done. And if he's all the way down here, Olivier's not going to be any less of a challenge, I am sure. Let's keep an eye out for when his center stack gets a little too unwieldy. We can put this yellow right there, because we got a green coming right up. Here we go. Nice! And then this yellow. Okay, so his stacks are still looking pretty solid, all things considered. Let's pop this blue right here. And then, ooh, this red can go right there. I blocked off a yellow. Well, we've got a green. Oh well. We couldn't hang. We had it all set too. We probably should have blasted him when we had the chance and forced him to use his stacks to, like, avoid dying. Where's the blue? Thank you. Yeah, he's way less intense. Here we go, right there. Let's get ourselves a red going. Nice. Exactly what we needed. Uh-oh. I don't freaking think so. Alright. Yeah, definitely needed that. Here we go. Ooh, get these on deck. Yes. And then we've got to fight our way down to that other palm. Blue right there. Oh no, I missed the spot where we could put a good red spot. That's okay though. See if you like that. And then can we set up another green? Like, we had a good opportunity. Okay, he had to save himself really quickly. Put a bit of a hurtin' on him. And only a bit of a hurtin'. Uh-oh. Yeah, so he survived that quite easily. We can get this red, though. Nice. And then these yellows can go here. Nowhere for that blue or... Okay, cool. That's what we needed. Put you right there. And his stacks are very healthy at the moment. We don't have a green coming our way for a bit, actually. There we go. Alright, yeah, let's get that out of here. Oh, dang.
The sweet nectar of victory. Ah, the sweet nectar of victory. Ah, the sweet nectar of victory. Ah, the sweet nectar of victory.
How did he get us that last time? Alright, and then the yellow. If we can get another yellow in that sensor, nice. Most excellent. Okay, we got a red coming up. And a green. Put you right there. Oh, alright, well, not how I planned that to play out. There's a lot this game asks you to keep track of at the higher levels. Holy crap. Alright, we do want a red. And then we need a blue, like yesterday. One green. And you can never seem to get the pieces that you really need. And I'm going so slowly. Alright. So at the very least we saved ourselves some heartache there. Ooh, neat. Alright, because we want this blue right there. And then this blue right here. So we, oh!
You have bested me.
Nice! Got him! We had to wait for when his center stack was high enough, basically. Oh, okay, and there's only 2 more palm opponents left in the entire game. So far, we're making pretty good time, and I've definitely cut out at the very least 12 attempts. I'm not sure if I showed, because we lost a lot. Knowing me, I probably only showed maybe the first one and then the win. But a lot of those in between were actually really obnoxious losses, as in obnoxious, and then it would be obnoxious to watch me lose that badly. Scheherazade looks like she's already had plenty to drink. But Sarah asked for her, so I should at least try. Sorry to interrupt you, but I have something to ask. Reen explained, yep. I see. Facing off against Sarah would be fun. I'll definitely take part. Don't feel like you have to. It looks like you've had a lot to drink already. Don't worry about me. It goes straight to my cheeks, but I'm just starting out. Are you sure, Your Highness? I don't think you're going to be able to stop Shara when she's like this. I have preparations that need to be made. Can I ask you to watch over her for me? Yes, please don't worry. We're holding the contest at the beach? Alright. You got it. Our drinking contest participants are all here, it seems. Maybe I should report into Sarah before we kick things off. And that is quite literally everybody, unless the game isn't going to give us the opportunity to keep walking around. No, my hunch was right, dude. As soon as we got Le Guin and Sarah involved, it would end. There's 9 of us. You really put a lot of work into recruiting all these gals. I was wondering if I went overboard. Well, we don't have much time, so let's go with a tournament style. We'll have 3 people in each group, with the last woman standing moving on to the final match. We'll use some strong alcohol so we can declare a winner faster. It wasn't long before the participants of the drinking contest assembled on the beach. Yeah. Tournament style, huh? Very well. I look forward to taking you on, Crimson Roselia, Duvalie the Swift. Well, Golden Rakshasa? You're far better than me with a sword, but let's see how we fare with alcohol in hand. On the honor of my title, the Swift, I shall drink enough for both me and my lord. I hope you haven't forgotten, my liver is 800 years old, and it's only gotten stronger with each century. Best of luck to the both of you, Lucy, Adel. You too, Cecile. Let's see if we can't have some fun with this. It appears I'm in the same group as Lady Sarah and Scheherazade after all. Considering we chose them at random, the groups look like they'll make for an interesting game. By the way, you okay there, Scheherazade? I take it you've already gotten your fair share of alcohol tonight. And don't you two worry about a thing. This is just barely the start of our fun. Anyway, I'm raring to beat you, Purple Lightning. Since we're the same age, we should be pretty evenly matched. And I've heard some things about you too, Sharon, from Joshua and Ren. Things are really going to heat up now. You bet they are. I'm gonna have to knock you both flat on the ground. Please be gentle with me now, Lady Sarah. Alright, we're going to start with Roselia's team. So, let the drinking begin. Man, there was a lot that happened between the start of this and the end of this. Group 1, Roselia, Duvalie, Aurelia. Each burned with competitive spirit in the face of their challenge. Then, shortly after the drinking began... Yep, Rose and Duvalie did not stand a chance. I really must be getting old. This is hitting me much harder than it used to. Perhaps this 800-year-old liver of mine has finally turned against me after all. I'll have you know that in my prime, I would have never lost to the likes of you lot. Aw, come on. You're just sounding like a sore loser now, grandmother. Hey, I'm still in this. I'm just fine. Come on, pour more already. In a much bigger stein than that golden Rakshasa. I think we can declare the winner here. She's like pathetic. Sharing drinks with the elder of the Hexen clan and the head of the Stalritter was certainly unforgettable. I'm just sorry it ended so soon. You're right about that. Now then, I declare the winner of this round to be General Le Guin. I assume it's going to be Aurelia, Cecile, and Shara in the final round. Group 2, Cecile, Lucy, Adel. The contest starts out with happy drinking and chatting, but before long... I can't drink anymore! I know, I've certainly had my fill of alcohol for a while. Oh, Adel is the dark horse here. I'd love to talk more, but I don't think I can keep going in this contest. Oh, my. Well, that is an awful shame. But you shouldn't push yourselves too hard. You three didn't go as hard as the first group, but you held your drinks down quite well all the same. It was a good try, Lucy. Who would have thought Adel was such a hard drinker, though? Yeah, I can't say I'm not surprised, too. That said, I can officially announce that Adel is our round 2 winner. Group 3, Sarah, Scheherazade, Sharon. Scheherazade had already been drinking, so it didn't take long before she lagged behind Sarah and Sharon. Really? I drank too much. I could swear my brain's trying to convince me Ina's sitting right across the table, so I'll have to call it quits here. Well... Hey, Sharon! What gives? Uh-oh! Please be gentle with me. You drank all that booze, it ain't even a little worse off? Explain yourself! I don't so much have an explanation, if I may be honest. With Scheherazade having quit now, it'd be my pleasure to pour all the alcohol we have left for you, Lady Sarah. Bring it on! I'll drink it! No big deal! My, but you don't look too well, Lady Sarah. You don't have to keep going, you know. Shut up! I've gotta beat you. Can't lose now. Crack open that bottle. I don't want any doubt of my glorious victory. I don't think this one will be enough. At this rate, we may keep going for another 10. 10 full bottles, Lady Sarah. To be honest, I'm not sure this much is enough to judge if you're as strong as Ina or not. I think you should throw in the towel, Sarah. You gave it your best shot. There are just some drinkers out there that transcend what we mere mortals can grasp. No! It can't end here! I refuse to accept that! Well, I'm just going to call it that Sharon's the winner on this one. So Aurelia might be standing tall out of everyone in the end? Sharon pre-gamed too hard. If she'd known what was coming, I think I'd still give it to Shara. And that's not just because I prefer Shara out of so many other characters in this series. From there, the winners of the 3 groups began the final round. They continued to drink hard alcohol as if it was water. Time passed without a clear winner. It might just have to be a tie. I've never drank so much before. It turns out I'm much stronger than I'd estimated. I think some sweeter alcohol would make for a nice change of pace. Well, well, I don't think we're going to have a winner anytime soon. Excuse me, this is all the alcohol we have for the contest. We still have some other customers, so I was hoping you might call it a night here. Of course, sorry for exhausting so much of your supply. I think we're going to have to declare it a draw between these 3. Otherwise, they'd drink all the alcohol in the joint. That's a shame. But if we're out, then we're out. I did really want to see Adel drunk, but what can you do? There'll be another chance, but these 3 seem undefeatable. Next time, we should get the guys involved, too. Agreed. Next time, we should invite Wallace. Maybe Master Reen and Lady Elisa will take part next time as well? I think I'd be knocked out before everyone else even got started. Just get a look at the rest of the competition. I'm wondering if we should have stopped them while they were ahead. Yeah, they're having a rough time over there. Sarah's still drinking, and Sarah too, but more casually it seems. They're trying to water it down. Ugh, I don't feel so well. Someone bring me water. You know, I need to head to the little sword maiden's room. Ugh. Nothing good ever comes of ignoring your limits. How are you feeling, Cecile? I'm fine. I'm just worried about everyone else. I gave out all the medicine I had on hand, but it doesn't seem like it was enough. What about you, Sarah? You okay? We've still got a little booze left. Shouldn't let it go to waste. Sherazard, give it a break already. Ugh. Everyone smells so much like alcohol. But we have such a big day tomorrow. I hope they don't get too messed up from all that drinking. Some of them obviously drank way over their limits. I think they should at least get some rest as soon as possible. Uh-oh! I wouldn't worry too much about that. Here he comes, him and his loot. Your Highness, now that you mention it, you did say you had some kind of contingency plan, right? That's right. I assumed that something like this might come to pass. So Rosine and some other familiar faces aided me in whipping up this special concoction. Whoa. They've got the real hangover cure. This medicine is amazing. It feels like it's actually washing the alcohol out of my system. Oh, so this must be the Diaset's secret I've heard tell about. Didn't that get mentioned back in the first trilogy? Because I don't feel like that's the first time I've seen that name. The Septian Church has some nifty little formulas under its belt. So this is what you used before you went drinking with Aina. That's it! We were gonna cheat in a drinking competition with Aina, and we got the Diaset's secret for Olivier. Yes, if you take a dosage before drinking, you won't get swept up in the throes of inebriation even a bit. He still ended up losing though, didn't he? Of course, it's also effective if you take it after the deed's been done. Perhaps with this remedy on my side, I could challenge you again, Shara. You know, I think we've all had enough of drinking contests for now. Either way, thanks for the help, Your Highness. Of course, I have no doubt they would have recovered with a mere good night's sleep, however. I want everyone to enjoy this night to its fullest. You should do the same, Reen. Enjoy yourself while you can. Thank you. I will. Now that was a pretty fun one. 9K Mira and a ticket. It only increased our rating. Okay, well. I was so confident, you know? I didn't think anyone could reach my level when it came to drinking, and yet you were knocked out in the first round. Losing, despite being the one who brought up the contest in the first place, is just the lamest thing. You did have some really tough competition. From my perspective, all participants are serious heavyweights, to a worrying level. I take that as a compliment. Anyway, thanks to His Highness's efforts, all the alcohol's out of my system, so it's time to start drinking from the beginning. Though, maybe I should avoid causing any more problems for the establishment. Yeah, like, they're already basically down to like whatever little bit of their supply they have left. You can't really take it from the top. I can't win them all. Guess I could choke down a nearby beer or something. Just try not to overdo things, okay? Truthfully, I didn't think I would be able to drink nearly that much. I am interested in discovering what the true limits of my tolerance are, but we'll just have to leave that as something to look forward to once we've overcome what awaits us tomorrow. Yeah, I'd like to see myself, honestly. Then it's a promise, Master Reen. Alright. And now from here, we can finally start actually doing the attractions, unless we can fish here. Seeing these lanterns floating on the lake reminds me of the ones during Ordis's summer festival. Oh. There we go. Perfect. I should send this to Rex when I get a chance. Alright. So from here, we have 2 more events that we can do. Have fun in Mishelam. Let's save, and then we're going to talk to Valimar and what's his name? Cassius. Then we're gonna spend all our tickets. So first things first, we'll hit up the wharf. See what our Pally Valley's got to say to us. Should be something good. Be the first, basically like what, the second, third time we've heard him speak all freaking game. Alright, dude. You're long overdue for a nice little chat. Hey Valimar, it's good to see you. You as well, Reen. The cusp of the great twilight may soon be upon us, but this evening is still as lovely as ever. Yeah, it really is. Now that you mention it, we had an evening just like this 2 years back. How coincidental. I was just thinking exactly the same. I know I said this already, but I really am glad you're back to your old self again. I'm just sorry that I couldn't do anything to help. I too will say something I have already said many times before. You needn't worry. My past awakeners have all experienced their share of agony and hesitation, and yet, each of them continued to persevere in spite of it. You, Reen, are no different than they. So Reen's not his bestest, most specialist awakener ever? I guess, but wait. When you say past awakeners, that includes Emperor Dreikel's, right? Was he like me too? Naturally so. I have finally managed to recover the whole of my memories, you see. Though because I fell to sleep not long after the War of the Lions, the Dreikel's I remember was only a prince. It is both amusing and gratifying to learn that the hopeless optimist I once knew was today praised as father of the Renaissance. I'll bet it is. So, what do you think of him now then? The measure of a man differs, of course, from youth to middle age. But the color of his soul remains the same. I sense no trace of him being manipulated by Ishmelga. I see. Yeah, it makes sense. If Reen's dad is the reincarnation of the dude who was lion-hearted enough to be able to resist, then there's no reason he still can't resist in this life as well. And we all know in this series, resist means completely nullify. Thanks, Valimar. I think I'm ready to face him, no matter how things turn out. And when I do, it's up to me, no, up to all of us to stop him. That pleases me to hear. It also makes me realize just how much you have grown, Reen. I still have a long way to go, and without the luxury of time. Tomorrow's the day that decides it all. I'll be counting on you, partner. As will I. My power is yours. So that is our nice conversation with Val. By the way, did Ordine already go back to the Courageous too? No, he decided to covertly scout the area just in case. I plan to relieve him of his patrol soon. I appreciate it. Give him my thanks as well, okay? I shall. Hello? Restaurant Fortuna? And then from here, what do you have to say to us? Reen, there you are. Thanks for coming. Joshua filled me in on the details. I heard you two knew each other from before? Yes, we became acquainted through Toval during the guild raid 4 years ago. Master Kafai had told me much about Cassius as well, so we became friends in no time. And after that, I introduced you and Arios. That duel you two had will go down in history as one of the greatest feats of swordsmanship in Zamirian history. Well, I must say I was amazed that your staff mastery could see off our blades. They seem like they're in an entirely different league as far as skill goes, the Divine Blade of Wind included. Yes, about the discussion I mentioned. The night has just begun, so feel free to enjoy yourself a little bit more first. This matter might be a bit complicated. Okay, so we have to spend all our tickets and then come back to Cassius. I had a feeling you might say that. His Highness gave you some tickets, did he not? This is your night. Spend it wisely. I must admit I am a little curious about who you would invite to join you. Huh? You should come back and speak to Lieutenant General Cassius after using 3 of your attraction tickets. So 3? I think we'll use all of them. And for that, let's start at the Lakeside Beach. Oh, no, there was something else I was gonna do, and then I forgot to do it. And that, I didn't know that you could do this when I played through Cold Steel 3, but let's go ahead and start Twaltina. Bunny necklace? Yeah, I thought it looked nice on you. Do you like it? To be perfectly honest, I would be happy with any gift from you, Instructor Reen. But you took care to pick out something that suits my taste. Thank you. I'll treasure it forever. I'm so glad to hear that, Altina. Yeah, I definitely should have done this before now. A bangle with beautiful, delicately engraved flowers. Well, you certainly know how to charm a woman with such a lavish gift, don't you, Instructor? I picked it up thinking it'd suit you. But maybe you're right. It's kind of a presumptuous gift to give without an occasion. Now, there's no need to get on your knees and act all formal with me. You have my thanks for such a gorgeous gift. I love it. I'll have to give you something in return. Will a kiss do? Guess I should have seen that coming. Wow, I'm not sure I could pull off wearing such a gorgeous necklace. Nonsense. I know this isn't your usual style, but I was certain it would suit you the moment I saw it. So please, try it on. If you insist. I don't mean to give you the wrong impression, Reen. I couldn't be happier to receive such a lovely gift. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The pleasure's mine. So these they only increase our stats and not our closeness to them. Oh, Reen, these earrings are beautiful. You think so? The second I saw them, I just knew they'd look perfect on you. You're too kind. I don't know what to say. I'll save them for special occasions. I'll be looking forward to seeing you with them on. Okay, so okay, we just maxed everybody else out up until this point, duh. Pretty stylish anklet. Cute too. I thought it'd suit you. I hope you like it. Yeah, definitely. I just wasn't expecting a gift like that. Huh, you got my size right. It's nice and comfy to wear. Thanks, Reen. I'll really treasure this one. I'm glad I could get you something you like. Dang, maxing everybody. A jewel-encrusted bracelet? Wow! What did I do to deserve such a fancy gift? You've been a great friend to me for a long while now. Besides, it suits you. Aw, thank you. I guess I don't mind getting something like this from you once in a while. Thank you for the bracelet, Reen. It's very sweet of you. No thanks necessary. If it makes you happy, that's all that matters. Yeah, Sarah was still a little behind on. Wow, it's beautiful! Does it shine in the dark too? I believe so. It's just a little something I picked up a while back. I thought it might suit you. It's a lovely gift, but are you sure it's not too much? It's nothing compared to your priceless help and support. Think of it as a token of my gratitude. If you say so. It's too nice to wear it every day, though. I'll save it for special occasions. Thank you, Reen. You're most welcome. These earrings are just lovely, Reen. Sophisticated, even. Well, then, that's just perfect for you, isn't it? I'm sure they'll look great on you. I hope you like them. Any kind of gift from you would fill my heart with joy, Reen. These earrings are especially beautiful. I can't wait to try them on. Consider them my new favorite pair. Besides, who doesn't love to be gifted jewelry? If you're happy, so am I. Oh, real fencing gloves? That's right, they're the same type I use. I've noticed that you use gloves too, and I thought you might want to try out a different kind. Ah, I see. Well, I'll be sure to make good use of them. But once I start making Mira myself, I'd like to return the favor. Huh, you and your sense of obligation. Don't feel pressured to get me anything soon. But if you want to surprise me with a gift one day, I won't say no. Oh, Reen's getting a little bit of something out of this too. Scarlet leather belt. Huh, a dyed leather belt. Can't say it's much to look at, but it's pretty sturdy. I'd never come running to you for fashion advice, but you've got an eye for sensible quality stuff, I'll give you that. I take it that you like it then? If so, it's yours to keep. I wouldn't turn down a free gift. Thanks. But I'll be paying you back for this someday, got it? You don't have to, though it would be nice. An agate tie pin and cuffs. That's a pretty refined gift. It would sharpen up any outfit for sure. Yeah, I was thinking you could use them for your performances or something. I figured that's what you had in mind. Thank you, Reen. I'll wear them with pride. Glad to hear it. Maxed out Elia, which is always nice. A durable metal watch. You're really giving this to me? It looks fairly expensive. Yeah, you've helped me so much at every turn, Machias. Giving you a small gift like this is the least I can do. By the way, it's the newest model, boasting excellent accuracy. I thought it might come in handy in your work. Definitely, a reliable watch will be great to have, thank you. Plus, it's got a pretty nice design to it too. I'll be more than happy to wear it. Allow me to reciprocate with a gift of my own at some point though. I'd feel bad otherwise. Sure, if you want. What do we have here? A hunting cap. It's very well made, and stylish to boot. Not the most enthusiastic reaction, but I'll take it. Do you think you'll get some use out of it? Definitely. Once things calm down, would you like to go hunting with me and my falcon? I'll think of something to give you in return by then. Sure, that'd be fantastic. I'll be looking forward to it. We should be seeing a lot more stars show up now. A leather cord decorated with fangs. Reminds me of Nord handicrafts, but it's certainly a different style. I like it. Yeah, I thought it'd suit you. Thanks for going through the trouble to get me something. I'll repay you in kind. Now, what accessory would suit you? Surprise me. All these bonus stats for Reen. Oh, this is so adorable. Consider that an overreaction on my part. Forget about it. It's nice to see some raw emotion in you for a change. No need to act so restrained around me. I'm not acting restrained. Anyway, why are you giving me a present? You'd better not expect anything in return, because you've got another thing coming if you do. Easy now, I don't have any ulterior motives. I just wanted to do something nice for you. Besides, I feel like I owed you a lot for your help. I see. I suppose that's within reason. Very well then, I will accept your gift. Wow, we're really far behind with Duvali. A wishing star bell? Odd name, but at least the design is nice. Anyway, why are you giving this to me? Why not? You could wear it on your collar. It's just a little gift, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, well, I suppose there's no harm in accepting it. I'd be glad if you did. Oh wow, this musk smells like passion. Really makes your heart just race. Maybe it'll boost my chances with sweet little Toa. Give the poor girl a break. Never. But Reen, this is kind of too good for a casual gift. Don't make me feel indebted to you now. I wasn't trying to, and I think that it's really nothing compared to how much I owe you for your help. Alright, fair enough. Still, you're not getting away without me giving you something in return. Here. Whoa! Bike goggles? Figures. Thank you, Angelica. I can't believe it! It's the new type of mechanics goggles I wanted so much! How did you know? Oh, well actually I didn't know. Guess I lucked out. I got them for you as a token of gratitude for all your help. That's very nice of you. Thank you! Let's see if I have anything I could give you. Blast gloves. Maybe this is how we get that Earth talisman. ZCF made mechanical gloves. They're still a prototype, but they might come in handy. No pun intended. I really wasn't expecting anything back. Thanks, Tita. Oh, how lovely. This gemstone brooch is quite exceptional. I thought it might go well with your maid outfit. Yes, I could pin it to my scarf. Thank you for the gift, Master Reen. Perhaps I could give you this? Shadow Vivas. A necklace with black wings. Could this be? I wore it back when I wasn't known as Sharon. Please take it. May it serve you in some way. Thank you, Sharon. The donut cushion has proven to be a fine gift indeed. Not only am I able to gaze upon one of the most delectable foods in the world anytime I wish, but I'm also embraced by the perfect plushness when I hug or sit on it. I quite love it. I'm glad to hear it. I had no idea she'd love a novelty cushion this much. I must give you a gift of similar value in return. Here, this is for you. Rosencrown. Dang, I really thought she was going to give us the Earth Talisman. Oh wow, is this some kind of magical accessory from Aaron? Indeed, it amplifies mana. May it serve you well. Thanks so much, Roselia. An antique shell cameo? What a splendid gift. Thank you, Schwarzer. I've acquired quite a number of intriguing pieces in my time as a noblewoman. This will make a fine addition to my collection. Oh, I had no idea you were an art collector. I picked this gift for you to thank you for all of your help and guidance. Your chivalry knows no bounds, does it? Allow me to gift you this in return. Goldia bracelet. A Goldia bracelet? I don't know if it's alright for me to accept something so valuable. It's a fair trade for the cameo. I hope it helps you in your endeavors. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the pocket watch. Its intricate detailing is remarkable. I'm pleasantly surprised you knew what kind of design would most appeal to me, Reen. Well, I've known you for a long time. Now the pressure's on me to reciprocate with a gift as well chosen as yours. I did get you something actually, but I'm not sure if it's really to your taste. Albion cuffs. Pearl oyster cufflinks. Classy. That's very you. Seriously though, they're great. Thank you. I'm relieved you didn't find them too pretentious. Thank you again for the pocket watch. I'll treasure it. Oh. Alright. And then we've got a bunch of photos. Bunch of cards. But that's it. But we want to take a look at this equipment we've gotten. Strength plus 400. Break damage plus 150%. Arts plus 300. Ooh. Arts defense plus 600? Alright. So they are really good. We won't worry about what to give who just yet. But I will save because I do not want to have to do that again. But now we can finally actually go ahead and start writing some of these attractions. Is that Anton? Oh, it is Anton. Just when I thought I'd finally reunite with Olivier after all these years. Diaset's secret. I'm glad the ingredients I picked up on my travels were useful for something at least. But a drinking contest? And after all those drinks, she's hardly even tipsy. Ugh, my head. Come on, Anton, pull it together. I finally found Sharon. I can't just quit now. I get the feeling Anton's lived a tough life. Alright. Well, I think I might get myself something to drink first. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 1 second.